the show.
Yep. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench. We're here. Another week's flown by. It's not rolled on by. This one's flown.
It's Roland on by.
It's what?
It's Roland on by.
Roland on by. I like it, Jim.
Oh, right.
The show.
You got me a little bit moist saying that. That was quite a good one, there. I like it. Okay, why is the chat underneath today? What's going on there?
Yeah, mine was like that the other day.
Yeah. Oh, I know why it is. Because I'm in thingy view. Middle view. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a good week. Like I say, we're here for a few hours to entertain you.
Maybe.
If you're new to the feed, let us know your name, where you're watching from, your turn-ons, things like that, favorite positions, anything you want to tell us. So yeah, tonight we're joined by Norman, me. We've got Chunk, the legendary Chunk, the man himself, the legend, likes his succulent Chinese meals. We've got Mr. Rowland Duert as well. Jim Clark's here. We've got Sean, another special guest tonight as well. Very special.
Definitely special. Yeah.
We've got Alan, we've got Simon, we've got Al, we've got Luke, and we've got Dan as well. So, have you had a good week?
Sorry.
Okay, moving on. So tonight we've got questions for the crew with Mr. McNeish. We've got what you finished this week with Dan. We've got things you've screwed up with Luke. We've got hang on, brain fart. Roland will be looking at the work some of us have shared that we found in progress on the group. There's no giveaway, sadly. I explained that a few weeks ago, and there's no prize for Dan Six anymore. So you're just going on the kudos of winning. And Jim is also going to have a look at some of the national winners.
Yes, the best in class winners.
Best in class.
Grand National?
Yeah, we've got Red Rum, Shergar, other horses I can't remember.
all the classics.
Yeah, you know, the most famous one of them all, Jumpy McJumpface. He's on there as well. Runny McSkip. There's quite a few of them on there. So yeah, stick around. If you've got any questions, pop them in the chat and we'll save them for our section later on. And that's it.
We're not doing what you've been buying this week then?
No, I decided against that this week.
Okay,
I thought because you'd had a hard week, we'd leave it. If you feel up for it though, okay, we'll do it. Yeah, Simon's got what we've been buying as well. I didn't forget at all. He's going to have a look at everything we've been buying. And just for that, I'm going to leave it right to the end.
Yay.
Be a late one tonight. Yeah, still live at 1 a.m. I don't do this late anymore. So yeah, like I say, we've got the man, the legend, Mr. Clinton Ailes up there, aka Chunk, who's a regular member. He's definitely a member, aren't you, Chunk?
Proper.
Definitely. Small one. A small
You can
one.
tell, you know what makes you laugh? Chunk's not comfortable being on camera.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me.
He's squirming around a little bit like, yeah, leave me alone. Go away with it.
Don't talk.
And we got Sean with us as well. He's in for the night. So
Yeah.
it's good to see new people in. Yes. So there we go. Dan's not here this week, is he, Dan Croak?
No, he's not.
Oh, he's on holiday.
Holidays.
Who wants to read the chat? Chunk.
Yay!
No, I can't read.
Sean?
If you want, Paul, unless
I can go in, I'll jump in, see if I can make a mess of it.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
We do every week.
For all you southern people, Sean said yes, he can jump in and have a go.
followed by E by X shite whippets.
Fetch me flat cap and me whippet.
E by
Dan translating for a southerner, that is very impressive, Dan.
Hey, you know, if it were off air, I'd be able to translate properly.
Yeah.
Anyway, going through it, let's start from the beginning. It's a very good place to start. Simon Shaw is saying evening, peeps. First one in with Brian Windmill saying evening. Paul,
hello, Bryn.
No.
Paul Christopher, evening fellow modelers. Alan Parker, evening all. Sean White, evening all. Scale Motor, evening all. Ride the Wind, good evening, everyone from down south.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hey,
How's it
Gary.
going?
Model Kit Beginner, how's it, everybody? Welcome to the show.
Oh, not him.
Oh, terrible.
Jeff Light, evening, guys. Luke T, evening, guys and gals.
Oh,
Willie
Jeff.
Mac, hi, lads. A very good evening. Paul Savage, hello, all. Challenger Scale Models, evening, dudes. Martin F, hi, guys. Ian Douthwaite, evening, everyone.
Adam, they're on the roof.
Norman, good evening, fellow sprue fiddlers. Your weekend starts here. Oh, yeah. Steve, good evening, all. What we got? We got Glenn Snyder. Hello, everyone. 3-day weekend here in the States. More time to spend at the bench.
I don't know why. I thought Glenn was in the UK.
So did I.
Yeah. Glenn, are you British living out there?
Yeah.
Am I getting the wrong end of the stick here?
Chunk saying hello,
You've got the
everyone.
tail end of the stick.
Probably the sticky end, Paul.
Could be.
Stick
The brown
end.
bit.
Yeah,
What's brown? It looks like a stick.
a stick.
No, it's dog shit.
Oh,
Come on, get it right.
Oh dear.
and the crap
Dog.
stick.
We have Scaly Models, evening, gents.
Hello,
Paul,
Mike.
Evening,
good
Mike.
evening, everyone.
Mike.
John Stone, evening, one and all. Model on. Martin F, evening, Bud. Few hellos. Yari T, evening, squad. Hey, Mika. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Mika.
People saying good day to Chunk.
G'day.
Very
Francis.
complicated.
Anyway. Hello, everyone. Patrick McGeever, good evening, everyone. Hugh Gordon, good evening, everyone. Hope you are all well. I think we're doing all right. We've survived another week. Jiff Jaff, good evening, gentlemen, and Norm.
Hey, Kev.
Good to see Kev in the hangout this week as well.
Yes, it was. Yes.
It was.
And you're not going to believe who joined us last night.
Go on.
Jamie Dart.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Messaged me last night saying, could you join? I said, of course you can.
Cool.
So a bit of a catch up.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's all right. He's got the old C word at the minute.
Ah,
So,
Is he university? Is he doing all right at university?
yeah, he said he was. Yeah, it was good to see him.
Cool.
Must have a deep voice by now.
No, he's pretty much the same.
Jeeves will be looking after him anyway, so it's
Yeah.
Steve. Chris Barrell. Good
fine.
afternoon, Texas. Hope everyone is doing well today. Wayne Cooper, evening all. Hope we are all well. Tam McMillan, evening all. Joel Grit, evening guys. Good to see you. Hugh Gordon, now that's a motley crew tonight. Nothing wrong with a bit of motley crew.
The who's who of ass hats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
100%.
one for Al next, is it? Graham French?
Yeah, that looks like it. One from Graham French. There's a bit of a question there. That's one that's worth saving for later on.
Stick that in the chat in here, Al.
I can answer that what I've been bollocked for saying before about doing a video on the channel.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll catch it.
Rightio. John Howell. A very good evening to everyone. Simpson72, hello everyone. David Ball, evening everyone. Start his new job on Monday. Better money and local working. All good. Local working, a local job for local people.
Yeah. That line still does not get old.
No. Wendy Hickson, good evening to everyone. Hope you are all well.
Oh, Wendy.
Glenn's answered to us and said he was born and raised in the Chicago area, still lives there.
Chicago?
Chicago. Brian Wilmill, watch it. I can recall a parcel Paulie. Paulie.
I thought you'd be doing quite good, wouldn't you?
That's why I look quite well. Plastic Monkey, evening all. Adam, evening peoples. Dean
Hello.
Slater, happy weekend, y'all. Wayne Sanders, thanks, Paul, for telling me about the Loctite. It's Brill.
Cool.
Is that one of them, the Loctite pens?
It is.
Yeah, I've gone for one of them. They are good.
Yeah, very good.
Do you know what I don't like? I don't like that 5-second UV glue.
Do you know? I do.
No.
What's that? Is it taking 6 seconds, Dan? Or
No, I find it, I don't know. I find it pants, if I'm honest.
Works well for me.
Me too.
I'm not saying it don't work. I just,
What are you using it for?
different things really, but I've only used it in anger twice really, and
Yeah, but for what though?
just securing parts temporarily, and then
It works better on clear parts.
well, that's what I'm going to be trying it on next.
It won't work properly on anything else because the UV can't get to the glue.
Well, it depends where. I mean, I would just like tacking parts together and using it as like a mock-up type arrangement. It's good, but yeah, I don't know until I try it on this clear stuff.
On clear parts, it works great.
Yeah.
yeah, I use it. Looks good.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Cully K, have a great show, crew. Festa, evening, folks.
Hi, Colin.
A couple of
Hey,
hello.
Colin.
Hey, Colin.
Hello.
It's pretty much us up to the end at the minute.
Well done, Sean. Nice one, mate.
Cheers.
See, it can read.
Yeah, it's only because it's not joined up though.
So we've got a new section tonight that Chunk's very kindly to do. Chunk's going to do a dramatic reading of scene 3 in the Aliens film. So this is where Ripley meets Newt for the first time. So take it away, Chunk. Oh, his mic's gone. Oh no! Oh,
Damn.
damn it! That looks so good. Awesome. Right then.
He's thinking. I know what he's thinking.
Everyone. I'm sorry,
It's
Ben,
not for everyone, is it, John?
No, it's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone.
Right then, Luke.
It's frozen.
I thought you looked really happy.
Frozen.
He's
Doing something, isn't he, Aaron?
concentrating.
It was frozen. What's it frozen?
Frozen.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gone.
Wants to build a snowman.
Oh,
Luke.
it's there.
Luke.
It's muted.
Do you want to do your bit?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
Dan, this is what it used to be like.
I know. And it definitely
You-
rides.
You're not that much better now. You're on 12 seconds behind your audio.
No,
You
well,
are, yeah.
I think that's down to my MacBook with that last update.
Oh yeah.
It slowed it right down. I am. Yeah, I hope to have a new one soon. Well, after a boiler, that is.
Science.
No shit, Sherlock.
What?
Look at the serious face on him because he's trying to fix it. And you can't fix it because it's the internet provider. Trust me,
Yeah.
been there, done that.
Oh, he's talking about Luke.
Yeah.
It's frozen again.
Look, Colin said it's Luke on dial. I think he's on carrier pigeon.
When you said Frozen, then I nearly broke into tune and started singing the crappy film.
What does that go like?
Go on, Dan. Sing a song whilst I wait for Luke.
I've no idea.
We'll move on to something else. Al McNeish,
Yeah.
do you want to do your questions?
My question that
Yeah.
came from the chat tonight.
Have we got no questions anywhere else?
Nope.
Oh, go on then.
Answered them all.
We'll
Okay.
pad this one out a bit.
Yeah. Graham French asks, when repainting a diecast model, should I scuff paint and prime again before repainting with a new color to the lower half of the model? Don't understand that. Should I scuff paint and prime again before repainting with new color to lower half of model?
Is he not being like a two-tone color scheme?
Okay.
Don't know. Yes, always scuff. If you go to the channel, Graham, I did a Matchbox car refurbish a while back. It's actually got its own section, which I did plan to do more and never did. If you go there, I do a full white restoration of a metal Matchbox car. That might help you. But yeah, always scuff if the primer, and it helps the finish on die cast. You use like a fine grade 0000 wire wool, big up 1 2 years, and then maybe some wet and dry, micro mesh, whatever. Anyone else?
I think that covers it, doesn't it, really?
There we go.
Wednesday.
That was questions for the crew with Al.
Yeah.
Nice one, Al.
Well done, Al.
Oh,
Well done.
It's very traumatic this week. I mean, I had to troll through a whole one that
I know. I mean, it must have been
and
painstakingly difficult.
It took me half the week.
And that was just to form some vowels.
Yeah.
They're them little fairy things that run round.
Yeah.
That's a vowel, isn't it? Okay then, right. Rowland.
Yes.
Should we do yours?
Sure, why not?
So I'm going to hand you over to Rowland, who's been renamed tonight.
Rowland.
But he's not very impressed. I know he's not very impressed by it. So, Roland, whatever you do,
I might not react to it. So nothing.
yeah, well, whatever you do, just don't block me,
Or swear.
please. Roland's going to go through the work that some of the guys have picked this week that they've seen in progress.
Yeah. Let me just get this here going.
Question: UV glue, is it not just a thinned down version of printer resin? No idea, mate.
I want to say no.
No idea.
I want to say no, but it might be.
Yeah, I can see the train of thought behind that. Yeah.
Well, technically, it's not thin down because it's quite viscous and gloopy.
You got some there, haven't you, Dan? Try it.
Yeah, I've got the gloopy.
Shut chat. You need to shut the chat. Shut the chat.
Uh-oh.
You need to shut your chat.
Emergency.
You need to shut the chat.
What's that?
The one that's going to have a funny picture in it in a minute.
Oh, no, we don't. People will be offended. We can't have that.
Of course.
Stand by for a funny picture incoming.
No, I'll behave tonight. I've already, yeah, anyway.
All right. Right, let's get started here. Si has chosen this one from Martin Foster's Scratch Build Models. Hi to everyone. This is the last of the detail for my totally scratch built B17G fuddy-duddy. I have now come to the stage where I'm moving on to thinking about display ideas. When I have that sorted out, I will repost with another update. In the meantime, here's the completion of the rear section of this B17G, including the 2 waist guns, crew doors, and all the markings painted. For those of you who are interested, you can go to his Facebook page. Let's have a look here. Wow. All right, Si.
For me, it was just the 3 words, totally scratch built. And if you're scrolling through the pictures, if you look at the detail in there and everything about it, I just thought it was really, really good. I love stuff like this anyway. I think he's done a cracking job there.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
It's cool.
Impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you look at the detail on the doors and the aluminium, the skin of the aircraft. It's just cracking, absolutely cracking.
Very, very good.
Really nice.
You've got the rivets there. Have you counted those rivets, Si? Are there?
I did. There's one missing on the top left-hand corner. No, he's done a cracking job with that, and I just thought that was pretty awesome, given it was totally scratch built. So
look at that skin. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah. It looks so good. And
we had a guy used to join when the Hangouts was scratch building the framework and all.
Yeah, that's very, very good. Very good. We love that. Right. I chose this one for this week, which is building on a budget. And next up, I've been looking forward to this one. Kits comes from the presentation livery used at the 2015 Geneva Motor Show but I wanted to add something to it. I found that the first time it was run competitively was the 2015 VLN endurance race at the Nürburgring. It drove using number 16, using a variation of this livery, which I'm now hoping to replicate. Now, I just love the subject, so I thought, all right, I'll show this one tonight. It's not so much about what he's done. Also, it looks very good. Paint job doesn't look bad at all, and I love the decal. I love the scheme. I think the scheme is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good scheme.
Yeah.
Good kit, that. The only problem is the rear vents at the back need filling in. They're a pain in the
Is
backside.
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
They're an absolute pain to do.
Yeah.
The
I'll
real
take it,
car
these
is
haven't
blended
been
over.
applied yet.
Yeah.
And to say Thomas does all his modelling at his kitchen table
Yeah.
Yeah.
is coming on a bundle, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he is. He is doing a great job.
That's my
Very
favourite build again and again and again kit, that one.
Is it?
Yeah, I love it. Got about 4 or 5 in the stash.
It's a nice kit. Anyway, I thought I'd show you this one.
Yeah, done a good job.
I really like it. Then let's go to our French colleague Alain,
What?
who had a go at Dan Edmonds' 124 BMX BMW M3. Nothing amazing to see, as I'm sure you've all seen a ton of them built already, but it's a kit and scheme I've always wanted to do. Well, it's my favorite beer. So this is where I'm at with this current build. It was primed with UMP white primer and 12,000 micro meshed. It was then given about 4 to 5 light coats of Gravity Spain BMW.
Roland,
What?
close the chat. Read your screen.
Oh,
Yeah. You guys have fun.
Oh dear.
Anyway, he painted it with Gravity Spain, and he hopes he gets time to crack on with the chassis soon. Thanks for looking, and hope you're well.
Yeah, he's
Right,
on
Alan?
I just think it's stunning work again by Dan. Is a cracking model. His finish is
No,
always
he is.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is lovely.
He's really good. And I'll be honest with you, I like the scheme. I like it's like the M colours, isn't it? In a way, Paul. I suppose.
I've built 9 of these. I've never done the out of the box scheme.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I really need to do it at some point.
Look nice.
Yeah,
And his paint work
definitely on the list. That.
It's a good kit.
Very, very nice.
I will
I
have
like
to
it
get
as
it
well.
myself, I think.
Good choice there, Alan.
It is nice. Very nice. Well done, Dan.
Our friend from across the pond, which is... Here we go. We made it. That's Jim. He has chosen from Johnstone, and so the slaves to the plastic phase 1 of the Meng 135 Warrior is now complete. We model on. Right, Jim?
so yeah, I hate to say there's nothing special about it, but it's a clean out of the box build, and just sometimes things like this will pop up that will motivate you to shoot. The first time I saw that with all the bar armor on it, I was just like, you know what? I need to get that kit. It just struck a chord with me. The track, the first time I saw the positionable track, he had it laid over tweezers in another picture. And I thought they were full metal tracks, but they're just right out of the kit. So I don't know. It just like, wow, that's cool. And that's why I picked it. It's got me thinking about getting one.
When I looked through the page, he had a couple of posts, and when I looked through the page, that was really stuck out. So I like that. I'm looking forward to seeing it painted.
There's something about a Warrior that it looks, I don't know, more aggressive looking than our Fat Pig Bradley or,
You're talking about me then? I say, Jesus, picking on me or chunk. It's been unfair, isn't it? Or maybe Simon a bit.
Yeah, at least we have Chunk now in. All right. Then we have Luke. Luke had a look at Zvika Feder Eng, my amazing limits progress 1 to 1/44th scale from the 80s. Oh God, she looks so beauty. All right. And Luke, tell us more about it. Thank you, Luke. That's very interesting.
Luke's not here. Oh, there he is. Yes, vaguely.
My internet is absolutely terrible.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right.
Covered in piss.
Been there.
Yeah, yeah.
And internet
Right.
issues.
It's a great build.
I like to see bats. I like it because it's a battleship. Sheep.
And look at this detail work. No, it's very nice. Good choice there, Luke. We'll take it.
And your reasons for choosing it are absolutely spot on.
Yeah, yeah.
Cracking detail. Cracking job.
Right. Let's see what Norm came up with this week.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. He came up something from Scott Scory. Dragon's Jagdpanzer 30AT mid-production. In 135, sheared off the soft and ugly front mudguards and added some stripped bracket detail. Some flame cut marks and added some roll texture to the front plates and shirts and plates also. Thinking about lightly texturing the side hull armor, what do you think? Well, Norman, what do you think?
Well, I have that exact same kit, and I'm interested to see what Scott does with it. I like the idea of the flame cut marks and little details that add to a kit that people don't really notice when they actually look at it. I mean, the texture and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how he performs with it to the finish, and give me some ideas on the kit when I come around eventually to build mine. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that one.
That's an interesting subject for sure. Yeah.
It's one of the most successful German tanks, wasn't it?
No, it was. I remember it well. We used that a lot.
But like I say, I'd be interested to see what developments come out of it, so I can learn myself. You see.
Yeah.
Right, and last but not least, we have this one from Al. And Al, you can read that yourself and let us know why you did that.
Well, I just wanted to hear you say the boy's name this week, because you failed completely last week in its entirety. Anyway, yes, this is Paul's 24 scale RS Focus. Tamiya kit. You'd think a Tamiya kit would be quite good, but Paul does seem to find some flaws in it. I mean, to me, that looks absolutely spot on. Well, you know, from my perspective, one of the good things about it is decent pictures. For me, that just shows it off, you know, quite well. But the main thing I think for me is the way that Paul has described how modeling is not always easy. Yeah. And whilst we've got models for heroes and the amazing work that they do, everybody can hit low mojo or have that one kit that they just, you know, they just can't do. And this is one of Paul's favorite cars as well. It just goes to show that your state of mind is you know, it's very important, I think, to modeling.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This one's 95 to 99% complete. You would think it's complete, but it's not quite there. And to have the balls to quit at this stage says everything, you know, to me. And yeah, I think that's yeah, superb effort. And yeah.
Well, you were here with me that morning.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it was blue for what, about 2 hours?
It was,
to say the least.
Yeah, it was a
it nearly got smashed and it got set on fire. It was just frustration of a few things coming through.
The restraint that you showed that morning was quite incredible. Still expecting it to be set fire to, but
it's sold. It's got a new owner.
All right, okay.
A guy who's bought a few of my build kits in the past. I sold it off to him for him to finish. So it's in the post. It's gone.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
excellent.
It's done. You know me, I don't hang around.
In that case, it just goes to show you that one man's failures, another man's
absolutely.
success.
I tell you what, I would be proud to finish a model up like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good to me.
Just me being weird like I normally am.
Nah.
Anyway, and that was our last one. Thanks very much, and back to the studio.
All right.
There we go. Oh, we've got a new name in the chat.
Yeah.
Connie Linguist.
Oh,
Should we catch up on some chat? Who wants to read that? Alan?
Do you want me to do some? I'm worried where Connie's stomach is, to be honest with you. Sorry.
Don't smell it, whatever you do.
Let's go back and find out where it's. Yeah, so Sharpie's Models and Aquatics is in the chat saying evening plastic nerds.
Hey, John.
Sharpie.
You, Gordon's saying you need a powerful UV light. The bulb is pants. I'm not sure.
Mine works all right.
Mine does too.
I've got to say, mine works just fine.
No, the bulb's fine. Well, not only that, I've got a UV torch anyway.
Oh, this is for the UV glue, isn't it? Yeah, I just use the standard LED that comes with it. Seems to work fine for me too.
So,
You got to hold on. It's longer than 5 seconds, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
definitely.
I think
Yeah,
it's at least 10. But it
Yeah,
works well.
Yeah, Luke is being held hostage in his somebody else's basement. Yeah, he's got intermittent internet there too. What we got there? Sharpie's saying he's not planning on misbehaving, but you might want to unmod me. Paul, you saying?
I have, but it's showing him as not being.
Yeah.
And
I know he is now. He's done. He's done.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Luke is the new Dan. Correct. Yeah. Mind you, Dan is a bit laggy tonight still, I think.
I think that's not my internet, that's my MacBook since the last update.
Yeah, well, hopefully you'll get it sorted before long, won't you, Dan? So
I have my eye on an iMac, yes.
yeah, just saying Luke Sheep needs to pedal a little bit quicker on the wheel.
Oh.
Yeah. Robert Judson's there saying good evening, gang.
Hello.
Jamie Beats there. Now, boys, hopefully back to some hangouts next week after a long stay in hospital. Hope you're all well.
Hope you're okay, Jamie.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you. More than welcome, mate.
So we've got a few hellos there with people. Hugh Gordon, question UV glue. Is it not just a thin down version of the resin? We've already done that one, haven't we? We don't know.
Be interested in somebody to try it though.
Yeah, but I think after I heard Dan's used it, and perhaps Luke in the past, where they've used resin to stick other resin parts together and then cure it.
Yep, that's perfectly acceptable because obviously it's resin and it's uncured resin, and by the time you've cured it, you've made technically a solid piece.
Yeah. Have you ever tried using resin just to cure, just to bond two other, not resin parts together, Dan?
Yes, and it still works.
Could be then, couldn't it?
Experiment for you, Dan.
Oh, I've been experimenting.
Not with resin.
Just
Well.
Yeah. Steve saying, Roland, where is Kevin? We'll leave that one there. Jeff saying, Roland looks a bit like the professor supervising a bunch of unruly kids.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Not easy. It's not easy, just like I can tell
He's
you.
very strict as well. You should see what he does with that whip.
Oh. To me, I think he looks like a second-rate football manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the side.
Matthew Bertels there saying, hey, you guys.
Hey, Matt.
Martin F's one for Norman. Got a refund for my B2 bombs.
Oh.
Nice one, mate.
Bombs
Yeah,
all.
he ordered some stuff online. It hasn't arrived again.
Yeah.
So he's put a big deal and got paid back. We're not saying the company name, but they're well known for,
Oh, okay. We've got Bruce Creswell in the chat. They're saying good afternoon from Bel Air, Texas. Forget the rants. Everyone that matters knows the truth. Model on. Yes.
Indeed.
We've got Stuart Scale Models. Evening, Paul. Evening, guys. Have had some acquisitions in, but haven't had time to post them on the page. So I'll stick them on next week's. I'm sure Simon can always unlock it for you.
No worries. Yeah, go unlock it now for him, yeah.
Hey, Stu.
I haven't actually looked at it yet, but I am now.
No. Quick, dash over there now, Stu. Get it done. Yeah, just saying meow.
I don't know why. That were quite tame as well. That was quite tame.
And I think Roland's got a follower here. Cully's saying, "Don't worry, Roland, your accent is very foxy." Dean Slater, I had a thought for the team now that model shows are back. Has UMP ever considered having displays at some of the shows UMP attends? Something for members of the SM community to display their models.
Yes, and as Dan will attest to, Tim tried to do it, and trying to get people to volunteer for it was next to impossible. So we gave up.
Yeah,
Do you remember that? Remember, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody would commit to doing it, so we never bothered doing it. So, long answer, yes. Short answer, no. Sadly, Dean, just getting people involved, it was proven to be a nightmare. So it was going to be done at Telford. It was literally going to be on the table right next to UMP, but to get people to commit to be in there and to stay on the stand, it just never came to fruition, unfortunately.
So you can't leave models unattended, can you? Really? Because
not really.
Well, you'll end up with a stinky fellow modeler that's got a backpack on or a little bag, and they're swinging it about like a clown, and bad things happen.
Yeah.
Tea gets spilled.
I've lost yeah, I agree with Bryn there. He's saying, come on, everybody, more thumbs up. We've got 86 watching and only 46 thumbs up. You can do better than that, folks. Come on, get us over the 50. And and then Connie's saying thumbs up, Brian. Oh dear.
I'd wipe it off when you're done.
Yeah. Well, wonder where Jenny is tonight.
Out
with the sister.
Miss Talia.
Yeah. Bob the Fish there saying good hellos all. Dean Jones is there. Hello guys, how you all doing? Not too bad.
Hello.
Fair to middling.
It's a new name, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, so I've not seen that one, Dean Jones, before, just trying to catch up, everybody's chatting to themselves. GTO, just found you by accident, love it. Do you do military?
Yeah. Some of us do. I do occasionally. Chunk does, Norman does, Jim does.
I have a couple in the stash.
Dan does. Sean?
Not really.
No.
Apart from aircraft.
Al does as well, Mr. McNeish.
Yeah.
So yeah, a few of us do. Bit of everything in here, GTO.
Yeah.
What's your name, GTO, by the way? Where are you from?
I suspect it's from the other side of the pond. Maybe. I could be wildly mistaken, and it's from New Zealand. and then Chunkle ate him.
Ice Queen, is that Sue?
Can you make it again?
I says Ice Queen, is that Sue?
Sue, yeah. Hello, Sue.
Sue Chaplin, yes.
And who else we got? All saying hello to each other. Gary's in there, Mr. Pashley, saying evening crew and chat.
Hello.
I thought the thumbs down had gone up.
Yeah. Asbo 93 says getting his spray booth on Sunday. Oh, built. Sorry.
Oh yeah, can't wait till Sunday. It's my day off. Yeah, getting the spray booth. What are you going to do, Asbo? You going for the extractor fan, or what? How are you going to tackle it?
Gareth from Norwich.
Oh, miles out there, man.
Yeah, welcome aboard, Gareth.
Not quite there where you thought.
Sharpie's just put him off. He's just informed him that he's from that locality.
Probably Gary's next door neighbour.
Oh.
Andy Callis is in the chat as well, saying, "Hey gang, finally back online. Hope everyone is doing well tonight."
Yeah, Andy.
Well sorted as well, Andy.
Better if I win that big lottery tonight. I'm just 6 numbers away from retirement.
Tell me.
Yeah, and I think we're just about caught back up with the chat there, Paul, to be honest.
Cool.
Right.
Hello, weirdo, bro.
No. Gary just, you know, is filter between there and there is
Non-existent.
is very thin, let's say. That's about the only thin thing he's got.
Dean, thank you. Yes, mate, feeling a little bit better. Yep, definitely. Can't let the arseholes grind you down.
No.
Kevin Hoyle's there. So good morning from Vancouver. Back at taking the summer off. Can't wait to get back into it. Excellent. Welcome back. And Chris KB says got his Revel Cuda, got the decal sheet, got a scotch. I'm watching this. Great way to end the week. Excellent.
Awesome.
Definitely. Gary sends his doppelganger. His real name's Gary from Norwich. And that's what it says for now. Recycling the fan off the plastic booth he had that he's saving for a proper extractor fan.
Excellent.
Okay. I like it.
All work.
It does. Luke, you back with us, yeah?
No.
Aye. Oh, sure.
Not looking good.
I think, do you know what he's probably doing? He's probably running indoors right about now.
Could well be.
Bless him.
Simon, do you want to do what we've been buying?
I can do what we've been buying. Let me get my screen up.
That sounds wrong.
Nah.
Hang on, let me just check. Is your chat's off, Si?
My chat.
Yeah.
Never on, mate. Never on now.
I'm
I'm not falling for that one again.
See, it's nice to be on the other side of that particular coin because I've been I've been persecuted over the years for
No.
Yeah, but you also had fake taxi showing up in your taskbar at the time.
Yeah.
That you blamed your son-in-law on.
Son-in-law, yeah.
You've been cruising the fake taxi Facebook page.
It were definitely him.
Yeah, of course.
Shocking, Dan. I'd never look at anything like that would come up in the chat.
Malda Holden on Instagram, innit?
If you remember what it wasn't Amanda Holden.
At least he's got good taste.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. That came up.
No, it were Amanda holding something.
No, it wasn't. It was something to do with lights.
It was a man holding something.
What?
Amanda Holden.
Oh no, you got. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's when Tracy came on the show. It was something to do with lamps.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
I do.
Oh, okay.
He's still paying for it now.
Yeah.
Fairy muff.
First up this week is myself. Just got a load of detailing bits from Prime Miniatures, silicon tubing, some cable and some hoses, all good stuff. Nice and cheap and speedy delivery.
Looks like I'm strimmer cable to me.
Sorry, Al?
Looks like I'm strimmer cable to me.
Yeah, it is. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Next up.
It does look like string wire, though.
Some of it. No, it's nice. It's really good silicon tubing. Next up, right, Julian, if you post in future, please, mate, can you rotate your pictures so they're easy to read?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hang on, I've just got a crick neck. It's fine. It's perfectly acceptable.
It's nice to see somebody else's shops at the spa as well.
Yeah. Always good. Always good.
Ian's first kit this week is an SH60B Seahawk from Italieri in 148.
Cool.
Nice indeedy.
Good luck.
He also got an uphill US 2.5 ton cargo truck from Tamiya in that was 148.
All I can see is me and Sean.
I tell you what, in low gear, this thing is crawling up a building.
It literally takes 2 seconds to orientate your pictures. If you do it, it will help us out immensely.
It will. Thank you. Next up, we have Mr. Walter Smith, who has got a couple of bits this week. First up is a Tamiya German Hanomag SDK for 25111 something in 135th. Very nice.
Yep.
I like that.
I like.
He also got himself an anti-tank gun, the Pack 40 L46 from
Ooh,
Tamiya, again in 135th.
Classic Tamiya kids.
Yeah,
Classic.
I suspect a small diorama coming soon.
Looks like it could be. And he also got himself the weapon set by Tamiya as well.
I've got one of them somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I've got one of them somewhere.
Looks good. Looks like a diorama. I agree, Dan. Let us know what you're going to be doing with that lot, Walter. That'd be good.
Building
it. And next up, we have Mr. Adam Challenger. Nice little kit. Brings back memories when he went in one and he was in the Air Cadets. Very nice indeed. It's a 148th de Havilland Chipmunk from Airfix.
I like it. Very nice.
I know they turn left well.
Yeah.
No, you're not all going to get that, but anyway.
No. Go on then.
Couldn't be bothered.
Oh. Next up, we have Mr. Gary Ride the Wind, who got a couple of replacements this week. He destroyed his old circle cutter, so he got a new one from a local model shop. Very nice indeed. And also a Hobby Zone iPad holder to be able to join the Hangouts. That's good, mate. Very nice. Good to see you in the Hangouts.
He was in today, apparently.
All right.
I missed him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to just jack that working, aren't I?
You and me both, mate.
Just get in the way.
It gets in the way of everything.
It does. Next up, we have Mr. Chris Burrell. Bought this for his son for his 6th birthday in a couple of weeks. He says he wants to build models like Dad. It's the Revell Snap Tight Build and Play Millennium Falcon.
Awesome.
Special Forces TIE Fighter. Unsure of the scales as they're meant to be toys, but should make fun start to the hobby for him. Good idea.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Lovely.
You'd enjoy those. And he also accidentally found another for the Star Wars stash while shopping for him at a store he didn't even know sold models, which is the Bandai 172nd TIE Fighter. Very nice indeed. Not a bad price that either, $23.
No, not a bad price at all.
That'll be double that in pounds sterling here. Next up, we have Mr. Denial Scattergun. He's got himself some Warhammer 40k Plague Buster, and I can't see it because it's shiny.
No, it's a tank. It's a Warhammer tank, essentially.
Very nice.
Yeah, might give you sympathies, Dan.
Some blades, some glue, and some milli-put. Very nice indeed, Dan. And he got some other bits and bobs, some measuring cups, some paint, and some filters. Nice one.
Yep. No, that's not paint. That's masking fluid. Weirdly.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I can see that now. I like masking fluid. I'm getting quite into that.
Well, I've always hated it, but the Vallejo stuff at the minute, I'm really liking it.
I use the Mr. Hobby Neo one. I find that's good.
And I'm also liking it because I can use a fine brush to literally brush it on and get some really good control. And it's producing excellent results, weirdly.
Next up, Wayne, same comments to you, mate. Please rotate your pictures. Would be really helpful. He got himself a very nice kit, the McLaren Honda by Fujimi in 1/20th and a few extras. That's the MP46. And some extras to detail it up, including some aftermarket details. Lovely stuff, mate. I like that kit a lot. We also have Mr. Al McNeish, who's got himself a 172nd Airfix Fokker F27 Friendship. Been after one of these for ages, and the decal still in great condition. They might need aftermarket for the. That looks like that name in the chat. The KLU version I want to do.
Yeah.
I maybe said Connilingus, but it's,
what does the kit look like?
It looks okay actually. I know it's an old kit, but on quick inspection inside the bag, it looks fine.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
In the bag, it looks fine. It's when he applies glue and the fuselage halves together. That's when the problems start.
It'll be a challenge.
Oh dear.
I will do it justice.
Of course he will. Of course he will. I have every faith.
Next up, we have Luke Tamila, who got himself a Tamiya Alfa Romeo 155 in 124th. He's been after one for a while. A nice little bargain from a fellow supporter of the page. Just got to decide if to build it as the iconic red or do it as the box art. Nice one, mate.
Nice one.
Very nice.
They are difficult to get hold of.
I think that might be Luke who bought it off me. I can't remember now. Too many Lukes. I forget who's who.
Luke, and Luke.
I think I know about 8 Lukes now.
Next up, we have our very own Mr. Roland Hewitt, who got himself the C111. It was the hottest thing coming from Mercedes for a long time. It was mid-engined and initially had rotary engines. When they switched to diesel, they broke 9 diesel and speed records. That was all in the very late 70s. He was
and John DeLorean did not rip that off one bit.
Not at all. No.
Not at all. I'll not have a bad word said against John DeLorean and his Colombian friend.
You know what? I've never ever seen that car in my life. Even as a...
Have you not?
No, I didn't know that.
I haven't either, if I'm honest. It looks kooky. Anyway, Roland was 28 at the time and fascinated. The kit is not great, but the subject is. Thanks for reading.
It only goes 77 mile an hour though.
That's pretty cool though. I have to say. I like
engine in
it. He also got the GT40 bug and got him this one. Very nice indeed. The 68 Le Mans from Fujimi in 124th, of course. And on a recommendation, and because it's a lovely car, he got himself a Ferrari 360 Modena from Tamiya in 124th. Very nice indeed. Well done, Roland. That's a nice little haul this week.
It is.
28 in the 70s, though. I didn't realise you were that old.
No, I was 8. You didn't read right.
No, I thought you just missed the 2 off. Next up, we have Mr. Mark Coombs, who needed a stock up and a few extra bits whilst he was putting an order in. All from the one UMP, that's www.umpretail.com. Fantastic service as usual.
Yep.
I won't go through all of them, but some cloth, some LPs, some tools, some tape, and some Haribo. Very nice indeed.
Very nice mug too.
A mug. Yeah, nice for a cup of tea.
Who's a mug?
No comment.
Dan.
I don't want to upset anyone, Dan.
Oh,
Just for once in my life. Right. Next up.
Don't pull no punches on our behalf.
No, I won't. I have to say I do like this. So Robert Judson got this. It arrived Wednesday, the Russian UAZ 452 in 135th by Arsenal Model Group. I've never heard of before. He was surprised by the amount of parts for such a small kit, including PE. We'll be starting this over the world weekend. Are they good? I've never heard of
I've never heard on it. The one thing that reminds me of is Clint Eastwood film Firefox. That just because that's the old charabanc that he was transported to the Russian base in.
Yeah, it looks a rip-off of a VW camper van as well.
I'm quite worried about the name in the top right-hand corner of that particular image.
Means we should call that the Bukaki bus.
Oh, it's a fun bus.
Next up, we have Dave Hardy, got some decals for the new Airfix 148th Chipmunk, so he can do it as a number 11 AEF aircraft from RAF Leeming. Very nice indeed, mate. Enjoy. Oh, bang up to date now. Next up, we have Mr. John Stone. Just had this bad boy delivered. Can't wait. Dorchester ACV from AFV Club in 135th. Very nice. That's good.
It's got a tent on the side. That's a luxury.
Camper van. Next up, we have Mr. Sean White, who got a couple of super cheap auction wins this week. First up, the Revel Mercedes AMG. That's a nice kit, that one. I like that. And he also got a part-started Tamiya 112 Ferrari 312. It's missing its wheels and tires, so now on the hunt for replacements.
Go see Luke.
Yeah. Mr. Printing, resin printing himself. Next up, we have Mr. Luke Carswell, who got himself the new Hammer 40K Kill Team box set, which is a bargain, and he thinks incorrectly listed on Prime. Very nice indeed, Luke.
I don't know how much you paid for it, but they're quite pricey.
I think he said he got it. Oh, he saw about it in Fester's feed the other day. I think it was like 85 quid on offer.
Well, yeah, that's a really good price then, because they're a bit pricier than that.
Yeah, I think it's
expensive. I don't know.
Well, it's essentially like a starter set. You know, you get a bunch of crap in box, essentially.
Yeah. They look good, though, I have to say. Anyway, moving on. Mr. Paul Burton's up next. I think there's a few very jealous folks around here.
Yeah.
A lovely stash of Alpha models, all 124th, the Lambo Huracan, the Getty Chiron, the Ferrari 488, and the McLaren 600 LT. I love that McLaren, I have to say.
Yeah.
He's also got himself a US main battle tank, the M1A2 in 135th from Ryfield, the Castrol Mugen NSX, and the Alpha 155 V6Ti, both Tamiya work, both 124th. Very nice.
The Alpha and the NSX were from Paul Shapland, who did me a cracking deal on them. Cracking. So the NSX came with a bloody broken front screen, which is gutting. And Paul being Paul just gave me. He's silly Billy. If I can find a replacement, I will pay him. I told him that, but he didn't want it back. So thank you, Paul. Thank you very much, mate. Been after one of those Alphas for a while. I did buy another Alpha, but the decals came ruined, so I have to go back, which is great. The Abrams is from Mr. Luke Carswell because he's crazy. And the Alpha models, I did a trade with a guy called Cade for a few of my model kits, and did pretty well at the trade, I'd say.
It'd be nice if somebody released the new long, you know, the where is it, a speed tail or something? What they're doing, McLaren at minute.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure it'll be out then.
That's a really nice jam jar. That one. I would like to see a model of that.
Well, I like all four of those. I mean, that 600 and the Ferrari 488 are beautiful.
Yeah. These are also my two favorites. Beautiful cars.
Yeah, nice one, Paul. Lovely haul there, mate. Next up, and I think last but not least, we have Mr. Alan Parker, who got himself the Revel 124th Fast and Furious 71 Plymouth GTX. So Dominic's car for the film. Very nice.
That's for the American build that's coming up.
And you didn't get anything else? Oh no, you did. Sorry. He also got, I don't know why that didn't show those. It's thumbnails. He also got himself a Nissan GTR from Tamiya in 124th.
Automobile.
Nice one. Oh, come on. He also got himself some air funnels. What are you going to use those on, mate?
I'm going to say a Porsche.
Porsche, yeah, Porsche 910,
Probably,
Really?
probably a Carrera.
And he got himself some Mr. Hobby plate silver paint as well. Well done, mate.
Most expensive paint I've bought, that is.
Yeah, that is expensive.
Nice
And I
one,
think,
Si.
folks, if I'm very not mistaken, that is it for this week.
Alan, look for a picture in our chat. Go and have a quick look at that.
Nice one, Si. Thanks very much. Awesome.
Very nice, Si.
He looks tired this week, Si, doesn't he?
I'm
Yeah, I
knackered,
don't
mate.
know what it is.
I'm zonked.
Have you been getting up early, mate?
Yeah.
How early is your early?
Not as early as you and Alan, but 6 o'clock every morning.
Oh my God, that's late.
Oh,
That's
So,
late.
what do you think of that, Al?
Deep in, that is.
I'm trying to work out what it is.
There you go. Another picture in the chat. That's the roof off that Mustang.
Sally?
Okay, well, I thought it was a mirror.
Yeah, I know. So
Ooh.
I can no longer put any imprint in that at all. None. I cannot mark that paint at all with a thumbnail. Full pressure. It leaves no impression in the 2K.
That is impressive, isn't it?
Which is very impressive. So I bought a dehydrator. I think we were talking about this last week, was it?
Yeah.
And I had this test body off the Eleanor kit I was going to use for the trans kit. So that's a Revel plastic body. So I sprayed it up and 2K'd it on
Wednesday, was it?
Thursday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Monday? Tuesday?
I forget now, but I did it the other day. I'll tell you now, as I'm looking at pictures on my phone. I stuck it in there for 3 hours at 50 degrees. 45 degrees. And after 45 minutes, it was touch dry, which normally takes really 24 hours at 2K. I took it after 3 hours, gave it a polish. Just getting a few marks in the finish still, so I chucked it back in for another 3 hours. Brought it out. Didn't try and polish it again, but I was trying the fingernail test because the clue with 2K is if you can put a fingernail mark on it, it's not properly cured.
Nice.
So you'll never fully be able to polish it properly. So I then thought, right, okay, as me and Alan said, when now it's left to naturally dry out the heat, it'll just harden over time. And 2 days after being done, I cannot put any impression in that whatsoever. Whereas I'll almost guarantee, because I did it in a month-old 2K that had been dried normally, I could put a fingernail mark in it still. I put full pressure on that roof before. I've just taken a picture of it there, and it's like a mirror.
What was the base coat, Paul? Was it black?
Yeah.
I've got a funny feeling the Bretland effect's going to take over in like 10 minutes.
It's worked very well. Now, 2K normally is just dry in an hour, touch dry in about 24, and cured in about 48, 72 hours. That was more than dry in 3 hours in there. Like I say, it was touch dry in 45 minutes. I could pick it up and literally force my finger into the side, and it was dry. So we were discussing, is it worth it? And what I was getting the other day was I was getting the equivalent of about a week's drying in 6 hours. And I said to Alan, if it's only going to do that, it's not worth me using because I don't need that in 6 hours.
No.
A week is more than enough by the time I do all the other stuff and do the videos. Yeah. And I said, if it doesn't get any harder than that, there's no point me having it. That is the hardest 2K finish I've ever had.
I was going to say you should put some else in there, see how hard that gets.
I'm telling you now, that is phenomenal. It's phenomenal to not be able to. I cannot put a fingernail mark on it and press as hard as I possibly can on it. And I was just seeing the. In fact, I'll try and share the picture now if I can.
I was just about to say, do you want me to share the picture?
Yeah, I mean, the only flaws you can see on there, they're on the mat. That's not on the body of the roof. It's on my cutting mat. That's sharing?
Yep.
So that is a reflection off that roof. So I think that pretty much speaks for itself.
Yeah.
And I tried to put a fingernail mark right there, and there's not a thing on it. So that to me is a success. Because the last time I had one, I 2K'd the body and put it straight in there, and I got solvent pop. And I got all bubbles in the 2K, and I was like, oh, no, I'm not risking that on models. But it's worked well. I left the 2K to flash off for 20 minutes before I put it in. And it was on 50 degrees for about 6 hours. And it's got harder each day. Yesterday, I could just put a small mark in it. And today, it's absolutely rock hard. So it speeds up that drying process exponentially. I didn't buy a cheap one. I bought a good one that is going to lift up door at the front and trays. So there's no butchering involved, because if you buy some of the other ones, you're going to have to butcher it, because they quite often have stackable trays in a plastic where you put the fruit or what have you. So if you're going to use them, you've got to cut all the middle out with snippers and what have you. But if it hadn't have gone as hard, I wouldn't have used it, because I'm not after the speed as such, really. I'm after the hardness of the 2K, because the harder the 2K is, the better finish you'll get.
Yeah,
because you can polish it properly.
Yeah.
And that, to me, as you've just seen, that looks pretty damn well polished to me.
Yeah, that's a really good finish. That's
yeah, there we go. I will do a video on it at some point, and we'll go over it and what have you. I could do with another test body, so we could do a proper damage test on it and see.
Ooh.
What actually just, it's going to mark with a knife in it, because you could do that to a car body, couldn't you? On a normal car, you can key them and that, can't you?
Have you ever watched Jerry Rig Everything?
No.
He tests phones and phone screens. If you watch any of his videos, he does like scratches on his screens, and go and watch one of his videos.
Okay.
He's really, really good, and some of the things that he uses to scratch his stuff might be of interest to you, actually. Just to give you an idea of the hardness of things that he uses to scratch plastic and glass and other things. But his name's Zach, but his uncle name was Jerry, obviously. That's why he's named it Jerry Rig Everything. But he's a really, 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 he sounds like Paul Buzdick.
Oh, okay.
Budzik, or But he's got one of them. He's got one of them.
It's definitely Buzzik.
Yeah, he's got one of them steady voices, though. You know that before you know it, you'll be in a coma if you watch too many of his videos. But go and watch Jerry Rig Everything on Facebook. Is awesome, absolutely awesome.
I'll have a look. But it should work on all clears. What I'm going to do is I've got a few tests I want to do. I'll spray up some spoons, and I'll do TS13, Mr. Hobby Super Clear. I'll do some Aqua Gloss. What else have I got clear-wise?
LPs?
Yes, LPs. And more interestingly, I've also want to try Molotov and see if it speeds that up so it doesn't need a clear coat.
That'd be good.
That'd be really good.
Oh, that would be a win, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's an expensive one, speed and scale. If you're talking to me, I assume you are. Unless you're talking to David, you might be. Could be. But most of the dehydrators are even not big enough where you've got to absolutely butcher them to get anything in there. And even then, they're only just big enough. This one of mine, I reckon I could get a 12 scale body in it.
Oh.
Because it's like 45 centimeters deep. It's big. But yeah, I'm gonna try a few different things. I put the primer in there and I primed it, which dries pretty quick anyway. But it was all brilliant when it was done, and I think the 2K's leveled more as well. Yes, so it might be a worthwhile thing to try. 2K is baked. It's putting in oven.
Essentially, yeah.
Always is. Should be at least, I think it's 70 degrees on a real car. I don't think I'd fancy going past 50 on plastic.
No.
Although the melting point of styrene is meant to be like 210 degrees, but I don't believe that myself.
No.
I reckon if you stuck it in the oven at 180, I think you come back to a pool of plastic, don't you?
I want to say you can end up with a welly, definitely.
So it's not a new thing. People have been doing it for years. Mostly Americans I've seen doing it. But I just wanted to give it a fair try and spur body, and I'm quite impressed by that. It's a decent finish, because I bet you anything you finished recently, I bet you can put a thumbnail mark in your 2K. I bet you can, because we just don't have the temps to dry it properly. Especially
I bet I can't put a thumbnail in it.
Oh, you haven't got one.
I've tried 2K.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just to catch up on this chat quickly.
Yeah, go on, mate.
We've got Dean Jones there saying I've been watching you for about a year, Paul. It's just haven't talked in chat, but love the build you do and got me through a really bad spot in my life. That's good.
Oh, excellent. Who's that? Sorry.
That's Dean Jones.
Oh, hello, Dean. I know I've seen it in the chat there. That's nice to hear, mate. Not that you're having trouble, but you know the videos helped.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gary and Sharp are discussing names and middle names. Got Luke's there. That way for Model Works with an X.
Hey, Luke.
Late to the party. Good evening, folks.
Evening, Mr. Carswell.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I weren't gonna go there, Norm. I was
going to take you, mate.
I was being a very good boy.
I was going to lead you down the garden path.
Yeah, Connie's asking if it's true that Warhammer is not real scale modelling. I wouldn't know.
Apparently.
Allegedly, yeah.
I'll answer this one. Francis says, "How do you know the Hangouts are on? It'll open. You click the link. You click the link, and if it opens, we're here. If it doesn't, we're not. It's as simple as that." Francis, it's normally UK time, 9-10 a.m. ish to
2-3 o'clock.
No, more than that because these guys stay in.
Yeah,
All through the afternoon, evening to whenever the last person goes. Jim, you're normally around later. What time do you normally go?
Look at Roland. Wow. God, I'm at half mast.
Go, Jim.
I usually close it down around anywhere from 5 to 6 p.m. my time, so that's about 2 a.m. your time.
Wow, it's still open that late.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah. But it just all depends. Sometimes guys will pop in, we'll chat. Like last night, Jamie was on. We chatted for a while. That he left, and I left the room open because then I've got once the last person leaves and it's only me, I've got a 40-minute window. Then Tony came in. We were about for a while, and then it just sometimes it's as early as maybe 10 or 11 your guys' time.
Yeah, so it's open most of the day, Francis. But if you click it and it doesn't open, there's nobody here. It's as simple as that. There's no passwords or nothing like that. So if it's doing that, you need to, you probably need to put the link into a browser or the app. But we're here most of the day, Francis. We really are. We had Tracy joined us, who was in the chat last week, and he's been in a few times. Really nice guy.
A really nice fella.
Yeah, it's a really nice bloke.
He's in.
Is he there? Is he? Yeah, I haven't seen him in the chat yet.
Yeah, just coming.
Gareth asking, how do we send images to you all? We normally, the best thing to do, Gareth, is to join ISM Facebook page.
Gareth, go join the ISM Facebook page. If you go to any non-live video, like my build videos, reviews, whatever, in the description, there's a big long list of links to ISM Facebook, the GB page, a lot of the bench page off our Hangout group over there, and just go join that, and you can post on the ISM page then. What are you trying to send images of? Out of interest.
I do hope it's a model.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something to show on the show, then you'll need to be on the Live at the Bench page. And if it's something that you bought, then you look out for Mr. Simon Shorer's thread. Or if it's something that you finished, you look out for my thread. And if it's something that you're halfway through, then you need to be really lucky and hope one of us pick it for Roland's bit.
And if you knock it up, then you need Luke.
Yes.
If you need to ask a question.
And then you hit Mr. McNeish.
There's a thread for that too.
If you want to block anyone, just block me.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that when I'm drinking tea, you tit. About breathed it in then.
The alpha was you, Luke. Yeah, I thought it was, but I couldn't remember. I deal with that many people through the week. I forget now. And I've added an extra dimension. I've now got Twitch names to remember.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Everyone's got different names everywhere.
I've got one name, and that's a good one. Just saying.
Chris saying so many builders I speak to can't speak high enough of the MP website and the service they received.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get my first order and try those polishing compounds. Yeah, you'll like those. Well, you just seen the result there then.
Yeah. Are they good? They are good. You missed Dan Norris there saying, hi, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the start of your weekends.
Ah, sorry. Hello, Dan.
I shall be partaking in the weekend, maybe.
Are taking a what, Dan? That's the question.
Hopefully some more sleep, because I'm not getting a lot of that these days. I need to go and speak to the doctor.
Yeah.
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 Well, I did a home test, a dip test the other day, and it's showing a few anomalies for some traces in my tinkle, let's say, that I need to go and square away with the doctor. And I think it might be that's getting me for my sleep and whatnot.
Yeah. Traces of coke in your tinkles never good, mate.
What else we got?
Yes, Kev, we never scared him off, mate. I think he's got a steady head on his shoulders and he knows what's what.
Jamie's in our chat as well. Hello, mate. Model Mine said he's written a song. Whoever's the best speaker, would you pull it up and play it for the guys?
Maybe. We
Got to be very careful playing music on here.
need betting.
Does anyone want to go and have a listen to it? Cool. Mark saying, would that work with all gloss codes? It should do, Mark. Yeah, and I'd be interested to see what it does, because anything non-2K often takes forever to dry, which is part of the reason for not using them.
Yeah.
So you never know. You never know.
I'm looking forward to that Molotov test, because that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be a really interesting one.
And with other enamels as well, like AK Extremes and stuff.
Yeah, there is that as well. You're right.
That will be a real.
I'll do some test spoons. It'll be a video. Probably do it on. Maybe the Audi. Maybe.
How stressed out does Luke look?
My head.
He looks like he's been pulling his hair out. Literally.
What are you doing with the balloon?
Static grass. Internet out.
Static.
Yeah.
You know, you can buy an applicator for about £7.
Yeah, I'm going with me.
And you don't look like a dick, and it doesn't make your hair look like a dick.
My hair looks like a dick anyway, Dan. Let's be fair.
Well,
is that what
I weren't going to say nothing, but now you've mentioned it.
Has anyone got the display oven? Oof. Yeah.
No. My wallet is not that.
Easy
They
bake.
make an oven now?
Yeah. Jim, they do everything. They do absolutely everything.
Crazy.
Walter's there saying, hi guys, late to the party. Hello. 101. Oh God, he told me his name the other week.
Keith. It's Keith. I've chatted with him a bunch of times. Yeah.
Hello, Keith. I remembered your name. It's Keith. It's definitely Keith. Hello, Keith. You okay? Dave Allen says, regards to group buddy builds, can we start when we're ready? No, you can only start when we start them. The mine and Simon's and Alan's builds, really. So when we start them up, and the next one is a large scale buddy build again.
Oh.
The American one will come after that one. So yeah, because they're our buddy builds, you lot are just joining with us. I don't want that to sound horrible, but that's essentially what it is. So yes, large scale. Alan's building his Porsche 910. Simon's building his GT40. Luke's going to do his Ferrari Testarossa. And I'm doing my Testarossa Spider as well. So yeah, that's the next one that will probably be started in a bit. I'm still need to start that. Ed's been all over the shop and I haven't even started yet. I've been sat there for 4 days. But I've got a bench update to do tomorrow. And that'll be the kick up the backside for me to get cracking with it then. Yes. So large scale buddy build next, Dave, and then the American one after, I think it'll be one of fellas.
Yeah, looks like it.
Definitely.
I had a quick look at that song.
Hey?
I had a quick look at that song.
Yeah.
Does it get on your nerves?
It's not that bad. It's his own work by the looks of things. So
it's not copyrightable, no?
I mean, I don't think so. I've not heard the the piece of music before. But yeah, it might be worth you having a peek yourself, Paul. I'll pop a link in the chat for the
Remind us next week. I'll have a look through the week and I'll have a listen.
I'll pop you the link in the chat here to it, and then.
Alan's not heard the music before. He's probably sung it to "God Save the Queen" or something.
Yeah, we've all heard that. We've heard Alan's music choice before, though.
Yeah.
We were having a fun afternoon. Chunk, you were there, weren't you? Yeah, we were having a full afternoon. A group of about 8 of us in here. Pick a song and I'll play it. And we had all sorts of great songs on. And then Alan picked, God only knows what the hell it was.
I don't know. I've never heard of it. It was bad.
It completely ruined the whole afternoon. It was just the most boring, crap song I've heard in all my life. And it just ruined the whole thing.
It was horrendous.
Yeah.
Poor Al.
I redeemed myself after, though. Come on.
J.K. Chapman's there from Pennsylvania. Says, I'm using a Dehydrator for nearly 2 years. It dries enamels much more quickly and it works great for Molotov. Patrick says, anyone built a plan to build a NASCAR dragster or sprint car model? Keep putting it off. Would like to see those how they look. And during the chat, great work. I have a NASCAR to do a video build of at some point, so you see that. Although they're not sprint cars, are they?
No.
Is NASCAR dragster and sprint car a thing?
NASCAR is like stock cars. Sprint cars are the guys that have the big fins on top.
Yeah, like Chunk's just gone to get.
Like Chunk does.
I'm trying to get him, but it's too far off. I can't rate it anymore. Which one are the long thin ones then? Are they the?
Those are the dragsters.
Top fuel rail dragsters. Oh, they're rail cars, are they?
Yeah, Patrick, I plan to do a NASCAR at some point. No worries, mate. Got a few things I want to build in between. Good man. Brian's got the microscale oven driver. Yeah, microscale does some good stuff. With a little black drill that you can't get anymore. Game, have you seen the Revel fire truck? There you go. He's got it.
Oh, yeah, that's a sprint car.
Thank you.
Dirt track.
Micro Mark oven can fit 2 1/35 scale ships. Wow, to dry at once.
Oh,
must be huge.
I would say that's bigger than my oven in house.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Brian asking how much does the display oven go for? I'd be very interested to hear.
Lots.
A lot.
Yeah, definitely. Right, Luke.
Hello.
Have you got enough internet? Have you got enough internet and time to do your section?
Yeah, I should do.
Yeah.
Do you need me to pay pal your 50p for meter?
Yes, please. No, we'll give it a go. I gotta try and every time I try to load up a Facebook page, my internet just said, nah, not today. So it just loaded straight away.
No, it wasn't a Dire Straits song, Gary. And I tell you now, does anyone in the chat not like Dire Straits other than Gary? How can you not like Dire Straits? Seriously, there's got to be something seriously wrong with you to not like Dire Straits. Does anybody in here not like Dire Straits?
I love Dire Straits.
I like Dire Straits.
Sean looks a bit unconvinced.
All right.
It's just.
I mean, everybody, if you're of a certain age, when CD players came out, had to buy the Brothers in Arms album, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I remember that.
I think it was one of the first 10 albums on sale.
It probably was.
Yeah.
Damn good album, that's why.
Yeah.
It's a good album.
Yeah, honestly, you're weird. We don't like Dire Straits. I'm sorry. Brian, you mustn't like Dire Straits either. He'd be in there. He'd be on to him. He's getting his parcel back.
Yeah.
When you're ready, Luke.
Right door.
You mean Paul? Sorry, Paul, in your own time.
Right, let me minimize those very ugly mags. Right, okay. So a very short one this week. So I'm just going to go through the modeling mishaps from the week, and it's just the one this week from Daniel Blair, someone we haven't seen on this section before, but he joins the hangout quite regularly. He's quite a nice guy. He can take a bit of banter as well.
Certainly type.
I know. Here we go.
What the there?
Lucky I got some water tonight. Okay, so here's one of my rare mishaps. The latest kit bash I'm working on is a mashup of the rest of the parts from a 1/24th scale late model Camaro, Suburban and square body GMC pickup kits from my previous kit bash. Anyways, I'm making a unibody open top Blazer style SUV, and I'm trying to utilize the independent modern suspension from the Camaro kit. Well, I managed to fabricate and glue the needed styrene mounts to the 66 model frame, but then noticed when doing an initial dry fit of the body that the rear axle is misaligned with the rear wheel well. So I had to break the glued mounts and realign. Very annoying. Thanks and happy Friday. Yeah, that would be very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, doesn't it?
Set fire to it, Dan. Set fire to it.
Yeah. Crash
You're on
diode.
holiday, mate. So you could let it dry.
Crash diode, indeed. But yeah, that's all we got this week in this one. So either people are a bit shy or everyone is just excellent.
Well,
So that's up to you to decide.
I just forget every day I have a mishap. I just am angry and then I forget to take a photo.
yeah, but that's incontinence. It's called, Roland.
Ooh. Yeah, that's all for that week. Quick one.
Excellent. Nice one, Luke.
No worries.
That's what his missus says.
Hey,
Hang on.
I wish.
I've lost the hangout now. There it is.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Yeah, Colin saying hit the likes. Yeah, indeed. We've got a few dislikes again, so thank you very much. Gary saying they're the rock equivalent to steps. Shut up, Gary. Gary, it says Dire Straits is dire. Give me Slipknot.
Yeah.
Brian saying who would dislike a modeling channel live stream? And as I put, it would be very sad fake people, unfortunately.
Petty individuals.
Yeah. Dire Straits Love Over Gold, great album.
Yeah.
And then someone was saying about can I see Elisa's dislikes? I can see the region they're coming from, and currently they're all from the UK. No idea who it is at all. Anyway, someone tell Daniel his voice says sync. We know. We know. Walter's got his PlayStation 5. Any more gamers in here? Well, yeah, I am. Walter, Luke is.
Yeah.
Alan maybe at some point.
Yeah, I think Alan's scared.
No. Alan's been nibbling on that hook for about 3 weeks now, and he's bought one.
He's bought one. He's bought one.
I've got a game console.
He's bought one.
Yeah. I'm just having issues when I'm playing it. It makes me feel sick. Getting yeah.
What, motion sickness from a game?
Yeah. Seriously, pretty serious.
Alan.
Do you know what you need then? Do you know what you need to make that experience way better? You need one of them Oculus devices. You need one of them, and your missus needs to film that, because I think that'd be excellent.
That is cruel.
Walter, I game every night, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. ish, over on Twitch. Gamer tags Ferris Bueller.
That's a wicked name still, in it?
I've had that username online for years. Yeah, for 14 years I've been using that name. Because I had a ferret and I was looking for a name, and somebody said call it Ferris Bueller. I was like, oh my god, that's the best name ever.
Perfecto.
So I took it as my username everywhere. Yeah, so you can find me on Twitch. Just look for Ferris Bueller, and it won't be on tonight because we're in here, obviously. But getting better. I think I can get. For those who've been watching for a while, I think I've upped my game a little bit. I have my moments where I kick some ass.
It's the dissension in the ranks that gets me.
They argue it. The petty squabbles.
Yes.
That's what makes it fun, because it's basically 3 hours of me bollocking this. Like, what are you doing? Wait, don't do that.
I get confused who. That's my. But I'm not a gamer, so. But
you're near enough always watching me, unless I'm dead. And the rest of them you can hear.
Yeah.
But we have a laugh, don't we, Luke?
Yeah, definitely. But Alan, what you might want to do is in the Warzone settings, you can disable motion blur.
Yeah, tell them to do that.
I was saying before, I just haven't had a chance to go on and do it, so I will get back to it.
Okay.
What we do need though is a video of Alan playing the video game. Of that.
100%.
I had a sneak preview the other day.
It's not pretty.
Hang on. When I last watched, Luke had a sore back from carrying you.
Hey?
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Last game last night, Luke.
Yeah.
How many kills did I have?
9.
How many did you have?
I think it was 33.
If that looks like a 0, then yes, you're correct. No. It swings and roundabouts. It swings and roundabouts. But I will say I had a duo 6-man kill clutch on my own the other night when Luke lagged out into a wall. That was probably the game of my life. That one. So yeah, no, but we do have fun. Yeah, when you asked where Si is and he's off doing his own thing with his mic off normally. Si, hello. Oh, just on the phone. Oh, thanks. So you're saying ignore them, they obviously haven't anything better to do. Yeah, maybe.
I think it's
Very
quite
sad lives.
It takes time to log on and dislike, to be honest, as Luke says in the chat.
Well,
Still an interaction.
If that's what you want to do, at the end of the day, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, then that's fine by me.
Exactly.
The thumbs downs don't mean anything to me at all. It just shows that obviously I'm annoying people, which is good in a way.
If you're going to give a thumbs down, give a thumbs down twice. That tells you exactly how you feel.
Yes, there is that. Well done, Al.
Or
Double click it.
If you're going to give a thumbs down, come on, or message somebody and just tell them why you're giving the thumbs down.
Yeah.
You know, if it's just a personality thing, then that.
Oh yeah, if we're doing something wrong, if you don't like Al's section or something, let us know. We're not going to change it, but you can let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
if it's just a personality thing, then you need to just get over yourself, really, and just.
I mean, it is going to be people who don't like us, but they've got up a lot lately. And I think we've got an inkling who they are because the people. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to get into it. We said we weren't going to get into it.
Yeah, just need to man up and tell us.
Yeah. We're a few of us are selectly getting blocked by people. I'm not quite sure why. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I said this, and if you saw my focus video, part 4 today, I explained it at the end, what have you. And after tomorrow, when I do a bench update, I'm never going to mention any of it again. In fact, I probably won't even mention it tomorrow either. No. Life moves on. I had a rant last week. I'm not going to do it again. I had a rant on Saturday in the Hangout as well.
Oh, but the rant was good.
The rant was very good.
Nothing wrong with that.
I tell you now, right? Luke made a video this week, and it's got a damn good point.
A very good video.
Go watch Luke's video about. If you don't know what you're talking about, shut your goddamn mouth. Basically,
yes,
in a polite way. And Luke was very diplomatic.
Very, very diplomatic.
Most of the time. I sat here thinking, if I made a video like that, holy crap. Yeah, Model Mind, we've already seen it. We've already gone to listen to your song, so you're obviously not watching the stream properly. So I'm not going to play your song now. Because we've literally just discussed it with you. We went to listen to your song, and I said we'll play it next week if you remind me. So you've obviously just done that. Switch the stream off and come back. So yeah, I don't think we'll play it now. Maybe I'll see. But yeah, if you're gonna watch us. I'll get you a link, Walter. I'll go to my Twitch channel now and get a link. But yeah, as long as people are happy, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. We're all pretty happy in here, aren't we?
Happy as a pumpkin.
We all have a good laugh in the Hangouts, and people come and go. Hannah's here at the minute. Give me a sec.
Quick, roll and sing.
Don't get it empty. More thumbs down coming up. Well, Dan Crook just popped in. Hi, Dan. Good to see you.
Yep.
Evening, Dan.
Just got in from work.
God
Can
damn,
you
Frank's
wait,
holiday must be going well if he's come to see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Dan got away in his trailer tent?
No, I think they've got a place down south somewhere, Cornwall or Devon or somewhere.
They've hired a cottage. He's gone cottaging for the weekend.
Oh, you
Holy
dirty boy.
shit!
What? Batman?
I said, holy shit, they're going cottaging.
People, if you don't want to know what that means, go and look on Google.
Yeah.
And thanks, Si later. Message Simon Shorey.
Anyway, I'm still here. Shut up, Dan.
What? God, you can't get rid of him, eh?
Thanks, Dan. No, message Frank Croak, it'd be easier because you'll get it firsthand then, literally.
Hamsters? Oh, dear. No, have a nice holiday, Dan. I'm not jealous in the slightest.
Yeah, enjoy yourself, mate. Enjoy yourself.
I've
Sorry about that. Hannah strolled in. It's tablet time, and Hannah messaged me, and I didn't get back to her, so she just walked in. It's like, crap. Yeah, people are going to come and go. It's the way it happens, but
it's life.
Yeah, it is. But you think as adults, people discuss it with you, and like, I'm not happy. This has happened, so I'm going to go. It's like, okay, see you later. Goodbye. But the Facebook block thing does seem a popular opinion. So fine.
Your Twitch tag in the
Oh,
chat.
thank you, mate. Cheers. There you go. It does seem to be like a popular thing, and it's not like we're all getting blocked. It's a selective few each time, which is whatever. So adios. Bye bye. For every one of you that leaves, another 2 or 3 join. So that's that. We get new people in all the time, and yeah, got some very good friends in here, and yeah, hopefully it'll stay that way. Like I say, we got Telford round the corner, so we got that as well.
Oh
yeah, Telford. We haven't discussed Telford because that's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, Telford's coming up, so that's going to be interesting as well. So yeah, ignore the haters, sod them. If they're sad enough to come over and join and keep giving thumbs downs, then that's not a very nice life you got there. I don't go on other people's streams to leave thumbs downs. Not all the time, anyway.
So many people in the chat plan on going to Telford this year?
Yeah, that'd be good to see.
I've never seen Sean so quiet till somebody said it was his round.
That's one surefire way of scaring a northerner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kev, second. Yeah, we don't see Chunk on cam very often. I'm quite surprised he did it, to be honest. I said it taking a mickey when we started, and he put it on in fair play.
I have been on before when I've come on the live shows.
Yeah,
you're a good man, Chunk. He is. He's a bit of a flog.
Yeah, I got no problem with being on cam. I used to be on.
He's a bit of a flog, but he's a good cobber digger pal.
He's a 20-carat flog.
Yeah.
Not bad for an Australian.
Really, Daniel?
What is it?
Daniel?
Keith's right. If you don't like it, just leave. Indeed, best thing to do. We don't need all the drama and the hissy fit and the amateur dramatics. Just go. Rob says just start watching due to having visitors. Hello. Ooh. My Twitch link's in there. If you go to there, that's my Twitch channel. You can go on and watch it. Not the best. Do have my moments, as do all the lads we play with.
Paul gets to Twitch every night.
Some quite comedic moments in there last night with me and Luke, where we were playing with Adam Challenger, and I was telling Adam Challenger while he was driving the truck, there's people to your right, don't go right, go left, so we turn right. I was like, no, to the right. So he went, sorry, to the left, and he went further right. And then Luke said, no, do the left, do the left. And then tell him that there's 3 people on the roof, don't go on the roof. And then I told him there's people on the roof. Luke pinged where they were, which shows where they are. Then Adam went on the roof. Adam went on the roof, got shot and died, and went, there's people on the roof. Which I was crying. I was absolutely crying.
It's worth watching for that alone.
It is. The comedy value is good, but we have some good games as well.
It's the banter and the comedy I like.
Yeah. I don't get all the reviews. Let's put it this way: without the guys I know in here watching, and some of you modelers, I think I'd have about 3 people I don't know watching me. So it wouldn't be worth doing to hang out with these guys. But yeah, I wrote it. I own it. Please play it, Paul. I'll see. I'll see.
There's a question there for Al as well in the chat, I think.
What's it worth us doing it? Oh man, what kit's you got in the stash to trade?
There you go. Oh, the one
He's
from
going to
Walter.
Telford. Good man. Do me a favour, if you go to Telford, don't be offended if I don't recognise you.
Yeah.
I see that many people. It's mind-boggling over the weekend.
Probably wouldn't even recognise me.
I can't mistake you with them things in your ears.
And that terrible hairdo.
I'll get a cut before then, don't worry.
No, please, yeah. And I ain't shaking hands this year. No way.
God,
No.
No way.
No
No one's
hugs
getting a
either.
handshake, unfortunately.
You're not going to
Do you know what you need to do, Paul?
No?
Instead of shaking hands, you need to blink.
Okay.
Could do. It's, no
I
one's
can
going to get
imagine,
that.
I
So
can
Not
we'll
many
leave.
people.
Yeah.
Not no.
No.
Definitely needs to make an appearance one night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Hugh said he might pop down. It'd be good to see you, definitely.
What?
And yeah, Dean's going as well.
I'll give
Kev
it a miss.
planning to go. Keith says he's going. Paul says he wants to go to Telford. Matt Baker says, so much for tuning in while still alive today. Good to see you all. Mr. Few of late has kept joining us after all over. Not sure the time has come forward or we're really late with kids' bedtimes recently. Our time's the same, Matt. I don't know if your time's changed or not. I'm not sure. And did you answer Walter's question about the C-130s?
Yeah, it's just like the old UK camo one, but two-tone grey. It's no.
Well, David, you don't have to ask me have a kiss. That was the plan.
Well, hey, what?
So no handshakes, just full kisses.
Oh.
That's
Tongue, saliva, and everything.
Oh, that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what chunk? Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Moving on. Geez, that was close. Chunk offered me a very succulent offer. So yeah, I've got a flight booked and ready to go, and a bit of moisturizer.
2025, I think we'll be over the fly.
Yes, David. For the 10th time tonight, Dan is about 12 hours behind his voice.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Is it just me, or is Dan a little bit delayed?
Nice.
Is there a delay on
I
that?
don't know. It's been looted. It's been looted in here.
Dan on holiday.
Anyway, right. What have we got left to do? We got Dan's section.
Yeah.
And Luke's. Luke, we're queuing you up, weren't we?
Done mine.
Did it? One.
Yeah.
Luke, we've done yours. We're on about Al. So it's just Dan's section left. Oh no, and Jim.
Jim's got a bit.
We get to do Jim.
Yeah. No, we have to do Jim.
Can I go first? Because it'll get wider as.
Oh.
No.
Dean, you should join. You should join the Hangouts, Dean.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Cool.
None of
Right
you.
then, go on then, Dan.
Oh, righty. Let me.
Hey, it's all right, David. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. It's just we've asked about 6 times tonight already, and I've mentioned it as well. Yeah. Dan's back behind. Oh, Hugh's won with the number 208. Well done, Hugh. Congratulations to you, everyone. Well done, Hugh. Well done. You've won absolutely FA. Well done.
Wouldn't your name?
Is that sweet FA by chance?
Yes, very.
That's the best kind of FA.
Yeah.
No. Is that sharing?
No.
It's a bit laggy.
Sometimes.
Dan.
Do you like the editing?
Yeah, we did.
We noticed it last week. Yes. I mean, that is flawless.
That's perfect. That's just absolutely perfect, isn't it?
If you didn't tell us, we wouldn't know it had been done. I will sort out a new one.
Yeah. Well, that it's just an interim one, so yeah, it worked. Yeah, but good evening. We'll move on before swear words happen. We're going to start on the forum as always, and it's going to be a short one on the forum. Let's face it. It's a week late also when I posted it because I've been busy. But we're going to start with Gary on 77. And he says, it seems like he's the first up in the forum. So he's just finished a few days ago. Edward's 48th scale Hellcat. for which he did his first building thread on the forum. It was the first time he's tried to detail that much. His scratch built details in the cockpit, the straps for the fuel reservoir, and a few other things. He's riveted all the plane. A first again for him. He bought a resin engine for the kit too. All the roundels and fins were painted. Good lad. And he's used mostly Vallejo paints and weathered with oil paints. I like that.
Very nice. Well done.
Yeah, that looks, it's
good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's completely different out of the box, and I like that.
Me too.
I like, very nice. This is Warden B next. He says, good evening all. I finally managed to finish the first of 2 Revell car kits that he's been working on recently. It's the 24 scale McLaren 570S. Like their other more recent offerings, it's a pretty good kit, just needs a little care to get everything to fit. Finished pretty much out of the box, apart from the carbon decals, roof and doors, that are replaced with a Tamiya alternative. The body color is 0 Ventura Orange, which shows a really fine gold flake in the right light, and one he would thoroughly recommend to anyone building this kit. In the box color, clear coat is 0 Diamond 2K. I think I've got that particular kit in my loft.
Nice work. Yeah, I've got that as well.
Lovely, that. Yeah.
Nice job.
It's a Revel, yeah, the Revel.
It's a lovely looking jam jar also.
Yeah.
And that's it for the forum. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, somebody's posting. Oh, somebody's posting again. Nope, they're going to stop. We're going to slide over to Face Ache. And the first one out the gate on Face Ache is Mr. Dean Slater. And he says his latest build of the 20th scale Tamiya Ferrari F310B, pardon me, completed using UMP white primer with 0 paints Ferrari F10 red, a Misty Hobby Super Clear Lacquer 3, and polished with UMP's polishing kit. Lots of extra details included Studio 27 photo etch and carbon decal set, top studio plumbing and electrical connector sets, and various bits of solder to make the oil and water hoses. Had loads of fun detail in this kit and learnt a lot of new techniques. Happy modelling all.
That's really good.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Nice work, Dean. I like it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
Good subject as well.
Oh, Studley Moore, Mr. Daniel Blair. He'll probably not see this because he's on holiday. He says, here it is, folks, the 1966 Chevy Suburban kit bash, utilizing the following kits: the Jimmy Flintstone resin custom Suburban panel body, the normal Revell 24 scale 66 Suburban kit, the 24 scale MPC Deserter 80s Chevy 4x4 kit, the AMT 2013 Camaro 50th anniversary. He's painted this build in Tamiya Primer Grey, Testers Blue Pearl, and Testers Wet Look Clear. The decals are a mix of Suburban kit decals and aftermarket decals. This was a challenge to scratch build, custom front bumper and other parts, getting everything to fit together and such. It was fun, and he's thrilled to death with how it turned out.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's very, very, very different.
He's improved
That should
massively.
just about carry Dan. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll sink down on one side. In all seriousness, though, it is modelling, and for it, you know, what I mean, he's not been modelling that long. So to take on a kit bash of 3 or 4 kits and make it a unique build, let's say, is he's coming on a bundle. His paintwork's
No airbrush or anything. All out of the can too.
Yeah, So he's definitely coming on a bundle with, and I'm surprised he didn't stick some stupid donk wheels on it.
Cracking
That'll be the next one.
Because he likes them donk wheels, doesn't he?
Yeah.
This is Mr. Dave McRae next, Colin's brother.
Hey.
That it's a crap joke, but still funny. Well, to me anyway.
Wasn't funny when I said it earlier.
Yeah, but you're Welsh. This is a 24 scale Airshima Toyota Hiace. He says his air compressor died when he started building this, so he fancied doing a quick spray can build while he waited on a replacement. He's painted it with Tamiya TS sprays for the body, clear coated with Halford's lacquer clear, rest done in various X and XF paints, and used a set of Airshima Super Advan wheels to go with the livery. He's chucked an old 2JZ in the back to give you something to look at when the door is open. Advan decals provided by Kit Builder Chris on Instagram.
It's pretty cool, that, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, I quite like that.
Very
I really
neat.
like that.
It'd be no good round here because that exhaust has just been ripped off on speed humps. Or it'd be no good if I got in it because that exhaust would get ripped off on speed humps.
Yeah, it'll be Nick, mate.
Yeah. This is Mr. Paul Shapland. And this is a Revell Camaro barn find. Is used UMP primer with Citadel paints, thinned and sprayed with a UMP Apex.
I like that.
Different.
Yeah, it's nice, huh?
Good.
That's cool. I like that.
I like his rust chipping across the wing and the tops of the doors. That's pretty much, I like that a lot. That's pretty much how they rot away. Oh,
Yeah,
And from
it's
the
very
bottom.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
what's that bloke reading at the front though?
Basil.
Readers' wives.
The calendar for the wall.
This is Mr. Robert Hayes next. And this is a Fujimi Ford GT40 1966 Le Mans. He's primarily Mr. Finishing 1500. Colour is Gravity Spain Ford Hawaiian Blue. Is clear coated Zero Paints 2K Clear, which are all sprayed through his Ultimate Apex airbrush. His body is polished with UMP polishing system. Various LP colours used on the interior and running gear. Black ribbon used for the seatbelts to give it a more realistic look instead of the decals which were supplied with the kit. Thanks for looking.
Very clean.
That's very nice. Yeah, lovely build that.
He's got those teardrops on the front.
So
Beautiful.
that's Rob 1970 in the chat, isn't it? I think it's
yes, I believe so. Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Rob. Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have much fun getting the body over the exhaust and that?
Oh,
It's a nightmare.
I bet many swear words were parted with.
It's so sketchy to do.
I'll tell you something though, it looks really well.
It looks well, yeah.
Well, it looks perfect.
Perfect, eh, Dan?
Very, very nice build.
Well, it's perfect on pictures. There's,
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Excellent job.
This is Mr. Banana Man over in Germany. Mr. John Stone, he says, greetings, slaves to the plastic. Here then, the completed AFB Club 35th scale M10982 Doher. He's painted it using Tamiya LP paints and AK Real colours. It's out of the box except for the luggage, bottles and antenna. Thanks for looking and model on.
Nice
Very
one,
nice.
yeah, it really is.
Very nice.
He's getting not bad, is he?
I reckon a few more dozen builds and he might be all right.
You think so?
His paint's still a bit crappy, but we don't tell him that. We just don't want to hurt his feelings.
And is, of course, joking.
Yes, yes. John knows.
Well,
John knows us.
Maybe not about this one.
This is Mr. Carswell. Mr. Carswell. So, evening, King Dan and crew. Latest one off his bench is the Games Workshop 56-ish scale Stormwolf Gulf gunship. Painted in his own custom scheme. Paints used with UMP grey primer. Tamiya LP NATO green, LP dark yellow, Citadel Mephiston red. What a crap name Citadel uses. Citadel lead belcher, Model Air silver, Vallejo metal colours, and flat coated with Winsor & Newton acrylic matte. He's weathered it with UMP washes and MIG oil brushes. Happy Friday and happy modelling.
Nice one, mate.
As usual, very nice look.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Weirdly though, the Warhammer spaceship fly hovery things always look good with, you know, like a German camo, or, you know, instead of the red and blue and all that other stuff that, you know, Games Workshop says you must paint it like this.
There was some Celtic knotwork on the side as well.
Yeah, I noticed that. It looks really good.
This is Crayon Ryan next. He says, evening, Dan. Evening. Here is his completed Revell 24 scale Audi R10 TDI. It was typical Revell quality in terms of fitment, and ended up having to glue the engine cover in place, but probably for the best, as he had some issues with the suspension parts that were brittle and or broken. It was completed using the following decanted Tamiya grey surface primer, decanted TS17, various Tamiya X, XF and LP paints throughout, Gravity Spain 2K, and last but not least, UMP decal solutions, which was a lifesaver on these thick decals. Yeah.
Good.
Very nice. Very nice.
It looks very nice, very crisp.
Nice.
Why does it look like it's got a passenger seat?
Because it does, don't they?
Supposed to, yeah.
Isn't it a requirement of the race?
Yeah, it's supposed to have two.
Yeah.
What, really?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Only have to carry a basic toolkit, don't they?
They used to have to carry a spare wheel and basic toolkit, but that one's gone now.
Ah, right.
I'd hate to think out passenger in that.
But if you look at the full GT,
It's not for real use, Dan. It's just there has to be there.
I'm going to say, looking at how wide batteries, you need a very thin person.
I'd get in that.
Yeah, I'm me, mate.
Easy.
Don't really get both of us in there, mate. One at a time, maybe.
We go for a drive, innit?
I want to say,
someone in the chat will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that requirement might have gone now for the extra seat for the LMP one.
This is Luke to Miller, and he says, evening, Dan. Evening, Luke. This is a Revell 24 scale Foose Ford FD100 pickup. He's used Mr. Hobby Surface Primer Black, Ultimate White, Gravity's AMG Hell Magno Green, Tamiya LP2 White with TS65 Clear Pearl. He's used Pro Range 2K Clear, numerous Tamiya and Mr. Hobby lacquer and acrylics used everywhere. He's also used Molto Chrome, resin distributor from a Welsh fella, otherwise out of the box, all done through his UMP Apex. He's polished it using UMP polishing system and micro mesh. First time trying to use bare metal foil for the window trim, a big learning curve. Seemed to have trouble removing the excess from the bodywork. Thanks for looking. No, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
I like the colour green.
Yeah,
It looks good, Dan.
nice.
It's
like
not
it.
quite Kermit's wash bag, it's more Hulk's wash bag.
Yeah, that's a Mercedes AMG colour.
Yes, very much so. Oh, this is Mr. Julian Gary Davis, and a birthday present of a Warhammer 40k Chaos Rhino APC and a figure from Warhammer 40k periodical.
Yeah, he put two pictures in, Dan, one of a figure and some more text, which I messaged him and said just the one picture for the thread.
Yes.
Unfortunately so.
I've never paid. I don't think I've ever done one with all the attachments on. I like the rhinos from Warhammer, but I like them just quite basic with a gun at the front and a, you know, that's pretty much it. I don't like all the doodads and crap that they want you to stick to it. I like this though. This is Mr. Matthew Jackson next. He says, evening all, completed this week. It's a 24 scale Ferrari Enzo from Fujimi. He's primed in white Halford's plastic primer and base coated Mr. Colour Super Italian red and clear coated with Mr. Hobby GX 100. His details brush painted with various Tamiya X and XF acrylics, Vallejo Model Air Ferrari red, an enjoyable build and first time using an airbrush, although not a proper one. The Revell one with a can of propellant. Only letdown is that he can't get the body to fit on the chassis at the rear, so it's just sat there with a bit of a gap. Thanks for looking.
Looks good. That looks good.
Yeah, it looks well.
No, that's a good paint finish. I like it.
Nice that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thing is, with an Enzo and all, they're just a good looking car.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice one.
Oh,
I'll just have to say as well, Dan, before we start this one, Gary posted this 2 models, separate models, and I've deleted the other one. Stick it in the next one, Gary.
good
Yeah,
call.
he messaged me asking about it. I let him know.
Yeah.
Chuck it in next time.
It's just 1 model per week.
Yes.
Or
I
2
don't know
weeks.
if-
Yeah.
Did I see? Was that the Mustang?
Eleanor, the Eleanor.
Eleanor, yeah.
Yeah.
I may have seen it, but I may have just been really busy at the time. This is Mr. Gary Ride the Wind. He says, "Oi, oi, Dan." Off the bench this week was the Tamiya 1/12 scale Honda Repsol RC 211V. He's finished in Gravity 3-color Repsol set and Gravity 2K over UMP white primer. Detail front fork set. He's used fishing leader line for the brake line. That's a really good idea, actually. And clear sprue for the clutch and brake reservoirs. Great kit and an enjoyable build.
Nice, let's go, Gary.
So yeah, for braided lines, if you look at shock leaders or lead leaders, it's very, 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 very microscopic braided line around a lead core, so you can bend it in any direction. But yeah, for the obvious, like cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. That.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go and rob my fishing tackle though. No, I'm not. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. This is Mr. Chris Pilling next, and this is his Tamiya Mercedes AMG GT3 in 24 scale. It's a finished birthday present from his kids. They picked the colour and the livery for it, and are just as happy with how it come out as he is. The paint is Tamiya LP47 Pearl Blue and Tamiya X15 Light Green. Other LP paints used for details. Clear coat is Mr. Hobby GX112. He's changed the kit mesh for wire mesh on the front and side vents. Decals for me were a challenge, and plenty of UMP decal solutions help to get down and to shape. Pardon me, I'm burping, sorry. It's hard to try and speak and burp at the same time without burping. But I do like that hobo scheme. It's a really nice scheme.
You've done a good job of those
I
decals.
spotted him building that on Instagram. He's a really good job of that. I like that.
I don't know what Instagram is.
Fangled, Dan. You fangled.
That just makes me sound so old and outdated.
It's something you do on
Mr.
Scales, Dan.
Say again?
Something you do on Scales, Instagram.
No, the only thing I do on Scales is swear at him and say they're lying.
No, it's a social media platform.
Amanda Holden.
I know my kids are on it, but that's
It's actually very good for modelling.
Yeah, various types of modelling.
Yeah, all sorts.
Can I model my Y fronts on there?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm in.
You anything? Seriously, it's good. It's good for having a look.
I may have a look. I don't know. I'm probably just blowing smoke up everybody's arse, and I won't. This is Mr. Glenn Snyder. He's finished the monogram 24th scale IMSA Ford Mustang. Did the livery of the 1981 Sears Point winner with driver Klaus Ludwig. Using speedline decals, a couple of spots where his paint touch-ups weren't very good, but overall he's happy with the car. Splash paint white 2K primer, Gravity Spain Ford Diamond White, Splash Paints Essential Series Bright Red, Alclad Mr. Colour AK and Tamiya LPs throughout, Gravity Spain 2K Clear and Gravity Spain polishing compounds.
Good.
I like that.
That's lovely, that thing.
Do you know what does it for me on this? I like how that just sits perfect on the front, his splitter, and I like the curve of his arse.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Not like that. Not like that.
You always have to make it sexual, though.
I never made it sexual. That's yours perverted minds.
No, you did.
Dan specialty.
You know,
That's true, Luke. That's true.
everybody's seen the picture. If not, message Paul.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mr. Dave Allen, and I like what he's done with the picture here. Is really gone on his back garden here.
Yep.
He says, so here she is. It's Revell's 25th scale Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. He's primed in various UMP primers, all painted with Revell aqua color. He's used Pro Range 2K clear, and he's polished with, pardon me, UMP polishing system. It's a great little build, and he's thoroughly enjoyed this one.
It's really good.
That's a wicked little build, and I like what he did with the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different out of the box. Like it.
Yep, very different. And I like this one. I seen this one earlier, and it just scares me with the massive seam, you know. And yeah, this Mr. Lee Edmonds. He says tonight's offering is the Zvezda 1144th Airbus A321 converted to an A321P2F. If you call converting adding a single strip of plastic card. The skill isn't in the card, but in the knowing precisely where to put it. The livery is for Qantas Freight, flying for Australia Post with decals from Ascensio. Primed with SMS white surfacer, and the main paint is Tamiya Rattlecam Pure White with Tamiya Rattlecam Bright Red and assorted grey and metallic lacquers.
Cool.
Nice, that.
That looks really, really, really good. But
yeah, I like that.
yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to end up buying an aeroplane at this, you know, one of them airliners, just to see how quickly it catches fire. There's Mr. Wayne Cooper next, and this is a 35th scale Chieftain Mark V from Tamiya. He's primed in UMP black primer and painted it with Tamiya XF5, XF27, and XF62 through his Sparmax SP35. He's lightly weathered it with UMP washers, concrete, light dirt, and mud, and then he's top coated it with Mr. Color GX113 flat. Absolutely love this build. His first ever armored build, and he'll be diving into another one very soon. All right. Awesomeness. The bloody big bang stick. Oh, this is our very own Mr. Sean Bradder. He says, evening, Dan. Evening, Sean.
Evening.
Here is his 24th scale Italieri Land Rover given to him as part of his ISM Secret Santa. Can I just burst your bubble? It was me that got you that.
I know that.
Well, I suspect you knew that because the last time I did something off Amazon, it come with a little note in it that said where it had come from.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Amazon do that. I think they need to reevaluate shit. But yeah.
Anyway, good choice.
No, I knew it was going to be a good choice because I know you. I know you.
Yeah, what he's really saying is you bloody cheapskate.
Hey.
No, because I know that's it's.
No, it floats me about that, an old Landy.
Yeah.
As soon as I'd opened the box, I sort of thought, yeah, I know what I can do with that. I'd already got plans for it as soon as I'd opened it up.
I know it's an Italieri kit, but you know, the end result is what matters, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that right there is a belter, an absolute belter. And if you don't know the reference to that, you need to go and check it out on ISM. And because Sean put a picture up of that. Hello, wifey.
Yeah, but is it series 1, 2, 3, or 4B or what, Sean? I can't remember.
Who knows?
I suspect that that's a series 3. Looking at it, I'm just looking at the plastics around the lights. The series 1 and 2 did not have that. I could be miles off, but
yeah, I think we had a chat about this on the Sunday morning, didn't we? Some weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think we decided it was a series 2, was it?
We did.
But to be honest, it's a bit of a mongrel anyway, because the original, the actual thing that I've sort of taken the the idea from was a Defender. So completely different altogether, really.
Good job on that anyway, Sean.
Gary Ride the Wind says it's a Series 3.
There we are.
Proceed
Yeah.
now.
I think Gary said that on a Sunday.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's get back to reading words.
Yeah.
This is Sean's 24 scale Tolerary Land Rover, given to him by a Secret Santa, built as a recovery landy in the style of one of his old rally and muckers. He's 3D printed the winch, the sand ladders, the rear ladder, and ammo box, and scratch built a towing dolly and bracket for the rear. To me, a lacquer paints over UMP primer, UMP washes and pigments used to add depth, Molotov chrome here and there. Is dirted 3mm ribbon for lorry straps. He's really enjoyed making something other than shiny things. Good choice, Santa.
Yeah.
No, I'm chuffed to death that you really enjoyed that, Sean. I really am, mate.
It's quite refreshing just to do something and have a go with the weathering, just a little bit different.
Something. I always say, if your mojo or anything's lacking, do something completely different than what you used to, and it'll re-energize you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I did, but the police got involved and I got charged.
Not that different.
And the final one of the evening is our own Mr. Alan Parker.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he says this is to me a 24 scale Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. He's primed in Mr. Surfacer 1500 black. Base color is to me a TS17. He's cleared it with Gravity Stains 2K. Various LP paints used elsewhere. Pardon me. All sprayed through his Apex airbrushes. Elitist.
Yeah.
Polished with UMP polishing system. Thanks for looking as always.
Very nice.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's nice that.
Love the engine bay as well. That's a very nice.
Yeah.
The old wing mirrors.
Yeah, no, I love those.
Proper wing mirrors.
So difficult. Every time you want to fix them, you need to climb out.
I thought that was a new kit from Tamiya, but it's not. It's actually an old kit that's just been reboxed, which I was some of the old ones weren't the best.
Thing is, I used to like the old wing mirrors, but you need really good eyesight to see what were coming behind you, because being 4 foot away from your actual, head is quite difficult. But yeah, I quite like that one, Alan. Very well done, mate.
Thank you.
And that's me.
Well done, Dan.
Nice one, Dan.
Thanks,
Thank you
For
kindly.
now.
Start the numbers.
Have we been voting on these lately? I forget.
No, because there's no.
I thought we voted anyway for the kudos.
Yeah, I'm sure we did.
We voted, yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Right, go on. You get the time to vote when you see someone in the chat say start your voting now.
That'll be me, yeah.
That'll be you. When you see Alan start doing that, pick your favourite build and builder. And after 5 minutes, sorry, after 5 minutes, after the time it takes to listen to to listen to Model Mind song, you get to vote. Right?
What?
Yes, you heard me.
Yeah.
So Dan's gonna have a scroll through the. Oh no, we won't. I can either do one or the other. Don't think we need to recap, do we?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get the start.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna play Model Mind song instead of listen to it, and yeah.
You play that, and I'll scroll slowly.
All right, it's 4 minutes 58, and Dan's just gonna scroll through, so you got a while to get through it. So pick your favorite build and the builder, and I'm gonna play Model Mind song because he's in the chat. It keeps reminding me. And yep, there we go. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I'll just scroll slowly.
Oh, you can't screen share, so you're screwed anyway.
Oh, Sugar Plum Fairy.
I think you need to see the lyrics as well.
Well, I'll stop sharing then, and
oh, sorry, hold fire for a minute. We'll listen to this and then do your bit. Is that sharing?
Yeah, that's sharing.
All right, so this is Model Mind 72. I assume is Charles Burns. So he went to the studio to write and record an anthem for the whole modern community. A song we'd all be proud of and sing at our workbench. The song is called "Lost in the Styrene," And this is the lyric video, so you can see along. Please comments, bell smash. Sounds painful. Are we ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Can't hear it, Paul.
No sound.
Oh, it's full volume on YouTube. There's not much you can do. Turn my speakers up. Hear it now?
I think your mic's cutting it out.
Huh?
Your mic's cutting it out.
I don't know then. Someone else.
You play it on your phone.
Hey?
Play it on your phone or something.
Best thing to do is I'll put the link for it in the chat and you can go watch it yourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's not going to pick up. I didn't think it would. The lyrics are quite quiet as well. So I'll put the link in the chat for Model Mind and you can go and have a look yourselves.
Good plan.
So you crack on, Dan, and when you're ready, Al.
Yeah, I've already put it in the things. I've got loads of votes there. What I'm going through.
Looks promising anyway. It's got a guitar in it.
Yeah.
I listened to it. I listened to it before.
And long hair, so that's that's
I'll wait till we're done this, and then I'll put it in so it doesn't get lost in amongst all the.
Yes. We have Gary on 77 with his Edward 48th scale Hellcat. I like that a lot, actually. We have Warden B with his 24 scale McLaren 570S by Revell. Straight over to face ache. We have Mr. Dean Slater with his 20th scale Tamiya Ferrari F310B. Mr. Daniel Blair with his 66 Chevy Suburban Kit Bash in 24th scale, I suspect. Mr. Dave, or maybe 25th, yeah. Dave McRae with his 24th scale Airshima Toyota Hiace. Mr. Paul Shapland with his Revell Camaro Barn Find. Mr. Robert Hayes with his Fujimi Ford GT40. Mr. John Stone with his 35th scale Doher. Mr. Luke Carswell with his 56-ish scale Games Workshop Stormwolf. Mr. Kieran Ryan with his Revell 24 scale Audi R10 TDI. Luke Tamilla with his Revell 24 scale Foose Ford FD100. Julian Gary Davis with his Chaos Rhino from Warhammer 40k. Mr. Matthew Jackson with his 24th scale Ferrari Enzo from Fujimi. Gary Ride the Wind with his Tamiya 112 scale Honda Repsol. We have Mr. Chris Pilling with his Mercedes AMG GT3 in 24 scale by Tamiya. Mr. Glenn Snyder with his monogram 24 scale IMSA Ford Mustang. Mr. Dave Allen with his Revell 25th scale Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Mr. Lee Edmonds with his Vesda 1144th Airbus A321 converted to that one. Mr. Wayne Cooper with his 35th scale Chieftain Mark V from Tamiya. Mr. Sean Bradder with his 24 scale Italieri Land Rover. And Mr. Alan Parker with his Tamiya 24 scale Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR.
Nice one, Dan.
Yeah. Well done, Daniel.
Thank you very kindly. There's still some belters there, isn't there?
Some cracking
Right. Always so difficult, isn't it?
I'll often hear in the chat saying didn't know you've outplayed the guitar.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh, shucks.
Right then, let's have a look then. Right then, votes from us guys then. So, Chunk, what's your choice?
I've got to pick the Australian plane for a Qantas plane from Lee. Who was it?
Homer. Lee.
Yeah.
Lee Edmonds.
Lee
Edmonds, that's it. But I did like the little high-ace van. I used to have one of them cart motorbikes around in.
Roland?
I'll take the Ford Mustang from Glenn Snyder. Think so?
Good call.
Huh?
Sorry.
Wednesday.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, somebody-
Norman,
Friday.
Pineapple.
Yellow. Coconut.
what you picking, Norm?
I'm actually going to go for Glenn Schneider's Ford Mustang. I rather like that one.
Mustang. I'm a money penny.
He's just changing his teeth.
I've got that now. Another bit fell out today.
Oh.
James.
I'm gonna go with Robert Hayes's GT40.
That's another good one. Another good one. Mr. Wardy Boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, really?
Good choice. Good choice.
Right
Solid
there.
choice.
Oh, I'm muted. You just realised.
Getting there.
Yeah, take time, Luke.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with Sean's Land Rover.
Andy. Okay. Mr. Al.
I'm going to go for Lee Edmonds A321 PVL thingy for whatever it is.
Okay. Sean.
I'm gonna go with.
Sean's Land Rover.
I'm gonna go with on this one, mate, because I like all the detail under the bonnet.
Yeah, no, it is. It was a.
Um,
It was in the running.
Hey, me.
That'd be you, yeah.
Again, as Dan said, difficult choice, lots of good stuff, but I have to say I've got to go with Robert's GT40.
Okay. Paul.
Exactly the same.
Okay. Dan.
Robert's GT40 for me as well, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Copy
And,
that.
and that's one I'm picking as well. So that's all it is. Let's give me a couple of seconds to tally up. Okay, then. So in third place this week is Paul Chaplin with his Camaro barn find.
Oh, very well done, Paul.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Is Robert Hayes with his Ford GT.
Ooh, close.
Week's winner with the Landy is our very own brother.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, well done, Sean.
Well, Sean.
Thank you very
Well,
much,
go,
mate.
Sean.
Nice
Well
one.
done.
One absolutely FA.
Yeah, that's good.
Other
The
than,
best sort of thing to win.
other than the kudos and then you've
Thanks,
won.
guys,
Kudos,
'cause that was a
mate,
really
kudos.
enjoyable build as well.
Good.
Go round, Sean.
Yeah, guess
Well done,
so.
Sean.
Cheers.
Sean, you can
Made my week, that.
Beach.
PayPal me a $5 later, mate.
What
Well,
about
it's just,
Martin?
nice
Nasty
little
Jenny's
build.
appeared in the
Cheers.
chat as well.
Oh, Janet Taylor's made an appearance.
All right. Hey.
Oh, well
You all
done.
right, Jenny?
Yeah,
There
that's
was some
great.
excellent work again there tonight.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I mean,
Oh, fantastic stuff. So difficult to choose.
A very tough choice again. I got 4 or 5 builds that were all,
Same.
obviously the airliner, there were
Good
Glenn
one, mate.
Snyder's Mustang, and
Yeah.
yeah, I picked 4.
Yeah, it's the variety as well, isn't it? Because
Yes.
like armor stuff, even if that don't float your boat, you can look at some stuff and just think that's really such a really good build. It's so well put together. It's difficult, isn't it? If your things, cars, planes, whatever.
Planes, Trains and Automobiles.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Good film.
Good film.
A wicked film.
Yeah.
Richard
Cushions.
Richard in the chassis just finished 2K clear cut in his main GT14 24 scale. Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah, look at a kit. I like mine. Even though I keep getting people telling me it's wrong, I don't really care. Andy saying well done. RT Inman Studios, new name. I've seen that one before.
no.
So, all great builds. Where are you from? What's your name? Sue saying some great builds there tonight. Well done, all indeed. Dean's ordered one on the way. Excellent. No name bastard is there. So it's it's biased. It's games. Games working on scale models. Apparently, that's right. Richard, did you vote on Alan's Skyline? Rob says, well done, Sean. Thanks to everyone who picked my GT40 and shame on everyone who didn't.
Oh, no shame.
Roy's there
No
saying,
shame at
Paul and
all.
company, glad to see you guys are all good. Hello, mate. Saying that like I know him, I haven't got a clue who it is.
We're all friends in here.
Oh, yeah.
I think John's having a stroke or something in chat. He's just random.
He is, I think.
Ah, Mike. Hello, Mike. Yes, I know you. In Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Lightning. John, shut up.
Well, hang on. There'll be a thunderbolt and it'll be very, very frightening next.
Yeah.
Amadeus.
Oh, dear.
Indeedly doodly.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. My wife is going to work and I need to say bye.
Oh.
Okay, that's good. You do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course you did, Troy. I knew the name. That's why I said mate, and I thought, hang on. No, I don't know Troy. Yes, of course you did. Still got it, mate. Man, that stuff's strong. That's potent. Very potent. So you tried some of that stuff. That's Stranahan.
Yeah, very good.
I sent Si a little sample of that, and yeah, that stuff.
Yeah,
strong. Of course it is.
It's nice.
Not seen you around for a while, then, Troy. When your name popped up, then that's why I said mate, and I thought, hang on, no, I don't know him. It must have been very familiar. Jenny, she's saying, hey, Jenny, we're all getting a flap, wondering where you've been.
There you go.
Indeed.
Well, Connie, I'm assuming is Jenny's aunt or something, or sister, or I don't know.
Lover.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. Interesting. How many viewers have we got still? Let's have a look.
109.
98 thumbs up. Good going, peeps. Well done.
20 at a
Nearly
time.
100. Nearly 100.
99 on mine. If you have one more thumbs up, that's 100 thumbs up.
John, you can have a 5-minute timeout.
Hey.
Look on that. Busy at work. Okay, mate. Good. It's good seeing the chat again. I haven't spoke to you in ages. I was thinking the other day about that as well, about you sending me that. That's crazy, though. Yeah. So very generous people out there.
Oh, yeah.
There really is. And tomorrow, I get my Alpha models, well, hobby design, Gulf Aventador that Brian Windmill decided he wanted to buy me.
Oh, that's very nice.
Pretty much phenomenal because that's the one out of them all I wanted. Brian's a madman.
He is.
That. And then he sent Luke his near brand new Xbox Series S.
Yep.
Which was phenomenal and very kind man. Mad as a box of frogs.
Yeah, no, he is. I bet he's very kind.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Brian. Looking forward to getting it. I'll review that as well because that is the one that I'll pull first because that beautiful blue Aventador with the Gulf markings on just looks stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. So I'm looking forward to that. So thank you, Brian, who's been prattling on about it all week to me. And he's probably still harassed. Did you check your messages, Luke?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry, Brian.
Oh, look, check your messages. I mean, come on, who forgets them?
Yeah. Streaming every day, harassing me, laughing at us when we die. Although I have to go to admit there was a high point about a week ago when Brian got schooled on his spelling by my 6-year-old son.
Oh, excellent.
I sat there watching me playing, chatting to all them in the Twitch chat, and Brian said something and James pulled him on his spelling.
Oh, dear.
And like, not my dad.
Good lad.
It was yeah, it's good. Maybe Gary, maybe. Oh, he's there. There's Brian there, or Bryn, as we've named him, because he seems to take a bit of a fancy to Luke.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, Luke said he saw him last week banging on his glass, but both hands were on the window, so we don't know.
That's nice.
He will bang in something.
He's very, very generous, is Brian. Very
Yes.
He's a very nice man.
He is.
He's a very, very nice man.
You going to Telford, Brian?
Yeah, you come in this year. Wasn't you weren't there last time, were you? The year before.
Yeah, you were the year before. Yeah,
2018. That must have been then.
it would have been.
Yeah, because it didn't happen in 2020, did it?
No.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been 2018. Yeah.
It did happen. It's just you weren't invited.
Yeah, Brian. No, you're a good man, Brian. I know I give you a load of stick, but you are. You're all good. I have regular Twitch groupies.
Yeah.
That's the thing, isn't it?
I like a fluffer.
Yeah.
Similar.
What are we going to say?
People, like a group like us, if we don't take the mick out of you, then
That's when you need to worry.
yeah,
then,
exactly.
then there's something wrong. Yeah.
Paul looks around the room for him and doesn't take the piss out of. Yeah, you're all safe. Gary says, Al, you missed my question in the chat. It's a really interesting one, more interesting than Dire Straits. Go on then, Gary, what was it? Repeat it.
Was that a C-130?
No, that wasn't Gary, I don't think. I'm just
Okay.
scrolling back, see if I can find it now.
You can just repost it.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, give Brian a private meet and greet with Paul and Luke at Telford.
Oh, no, I found it there. Do you want me to read it out?
Out around the bins, round the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember your masks and gloves, though.
Yeah.
I got my Velcro gloves. I'll take.
Well, go on, Al.
Right, it says, Al, it says, I have a question. Do new kits from Tamiya come out first in the East and make their way to Europe and the States after? I'm thinking of the new Tamiya Suzuki. So Gary's obviously seen the new Suzuki that's going to be released.
Right, I've heard one of the kits that got released not long ago. People were saying that it came out here before it did Japan.
Oh.
Which I found pretty hard to believe. I can't remember what kit it was now. But a few people commented that they couldn't get in Japan, but yet we had it here. Whereas you'd assume it would come out there first. But I guess it's where their market dictates it's going to be more successful, isn't it?
Most
So,
popular.
being a MotoGP bike, that'll more than likely definitely come out in Japan first.
It would have been that Honda because it's the only one that's been released, isn't it?
No, other kits. It was either an aircraft
Oh, not just bike kits.
I think it was something I bought. Might have been a car.
Didn't Tamiya release an aircraft in the Europe before it did in Japan?
Huh?
Didn't Tamiya release an aircraft in Europe before they did in Japan?
Probably definitely a car that they did. I can't think.
I think as far as the aircraft were concerned, I think it was Europe, America, and then Japan.
Yeah, it could be.
In that order.
Oh dear. Have you seen what Gary's put?
Link. I need a link for a Model Mind song. Sorry, I take it it's Charles. Is it Model Mind? There you go. Yeah.
You got it, Paul.
Yeah. I've done it. There you go. Go and have a listen to Charles's song. Sorry we couldn't play it. I did try. It's hard to play stuff that isn't on here because it's going through my speakers and then my mic, and there's anti background noise filters. Question is, where the hell is Telford? My road of Britain only goes as far as Edinburgh.
Oh, you're shafted then.
Tell you what, Hugh. Why don't you borrow my push bike and do a Tony and set off now, and you'll be down in Telford by
Or if you follow Al, you'll make it in 10 days.
Yes.
You'll make it in less than a day. You'll make it in daylight as well.
Are you doing it in one trip this time, Al?
Yeah, I'm doing it in a one straight down Thursday night though, because I want to be there for a decent time, setting up time. So I'll be
I
down
assume
there.
there's no
Thursday
Friday show on that Friday either, Paul, unless we do it from the hotel.
Oh, could you imagine?
No, not the hotel.
No,
that'd be carnage.
No.
Could you imagine?
disappointingly, I'll be sober, which is really annoying.
Yeah,
Really.
last time I weren't.
No, neither was I. So,
Do it from the local curry house, won't we? Be much better.
hey,
Do it from the local curry house. It'd be much better. Chicken tikka masala and a few pints.
I'll tell you now. We've discussed this year after year. I'm not having a curry, right?
What is that for?
Right, I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I know exactly.
The lads who've been
I
there
can imagine.
tell you exactly why, right?
I know why.
Number one, I'm not sharing a taxi or a car with any of you lot the day after a curry. If you get the Tom Tits the next day, you're in the worst place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell you right now, because going to the toilets there is a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
I promise you right now. You do not want a hangover, a headache.
No.
Place. It will kill you.
Or
That's why we
toothache.
just stick the bucket in the back of Alan's van.
We've made discussions before about having a curry, and we'll stick to safer food. And every year it's been the Frankie and Benny's. And I'm happy for that tradition to continue if you lot are.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, but all Frankie and Benny's are closed.
No, they're not.
No, not all of them. There's some.
Are they not?
No.
I thought that, and then a cruise passed one the other day, and Hannah said, no, they're not all closed.
Oh.
I'll make some inquiries about that one, see if it's still open. If not, we'll find somewhere else. But I think we best play it safe on the old food front because, you'll be in a world of pain the next day. Because trust me.
The thing is, you've probably got 60, 70, 80,000 people and not that many bogs. And there's a couple
I know of. One's a nightmare because it's like a cesspit in there after 10 minutes.
Oh my God, yeah.
What the one out the way in Hall 3's all right, and the one in Hall 2 is a bit of a pain in the ass.
There is a couple of secret bogs throughout the International Centre that not all the people know about. And I'm going to keep it to myself because sometimes you like to have a bit of peace and quiet while you stood on the urinal. And
stood on the urinal.
a few. Hang on. A few occasions I've been in the toilets and I've turned around and people have shook my hands before they've washed the hands, and then and it's nice to just have a few minutes to yourself while you're doing your thing and not having to wash your hands 3 times because people are shaking your hands. And I'm not going to mention names, but it's happened more than once.
And don't get anyone staring over at your meat while you're on the urinal.
Alan, just bring your van, a couple of buckets, a couple of bog rolls, and we'll be fine, mate.
Yeah.
But I tell you now, that is a grim environment for anything. I've been there. The first year we were there, I had a tooth.
Yes.
I was eating nachos in the cinema, and I got a sharp piece of nacho right into a bit of gum, and I got an abscess, and it was horrific that weekend. I was in so much agony. It's the worst place in the world. Some years it's nice and cool in there.
Yeah.
In other years it's like a bloody sauna, like the real Sun Centre, Alan.
So I haven't been to the Telford Model Show, but I went to Telford for a car show, and I had Arceye at the time, and that was bad enough.
And I go well prepared with anything and everything I think I will need. I have a backpack with anything and everything I think I want. That is not a good place to be in. Any discomfort, pain, whatever, it will kill you because it's a long day.
Yeah.
Especially for me, the amount of people to talk to.
Oof.
It's a head wreck.
Eating's the worst part for Paul because he'll just have a bite and then 3 people will, "Hey, Paul!"
Because as soon as I release that Dehydrator video, I'll spend all my day explaining the Dehydrator process to people because the first year I used 2K. It's all I spoke about for 2 days was 2K. So whilst I'd love to have a curry because I haven't had one in nearly 2 years, I'm not having a curry there.
No.
The old it's the next day in that place because that'll be brutal.
You don't need the brown. You don't need the brown rain, do you?
Yeah,
Use
and
the
Alan's
chalk pen.
not having a curry either. Where even if we go for one, he can have a poppadom and that's it. Because I'm not bloody sharing a bed.
You know, if you drink too much, right?
Yeah.
Getting up at 6 a.m. the next day and spending 12 hours in that place.
Yeah.
Then doing it all again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got me last year because these lot got me pissed in Frankie and Benny's.
Yeah.
Oh, we did not.
You did.
Well, okay, yeah.
They do
just
spiking your
slightly.
burgers.
No, we had the meal and I was drinking anyway, Jack Daniels and Coke, and then they gave me a birthday gift out of the birthday. And Luke went and bought me a drink, and I necked it because we were leaving. I didn't realize it was a quadruple of Jack Daniels and Coke. I mean, I'll start driving back, and I was like, "Am I clear that line?" Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But the next day, it's the first year I felt a bit iffy in the morning.
Yeah,
and it's brutal.
I was fine on the Saturday. I was still wasted on the Saturday, but on the Sunday it was even worse because I had a phone call and all of a sudden it were, yeah, I'm on my way. Oh shit!
Put my trousers on.
I've just put my trousers on. That was best with Luke. That was hilarious. 4 times I knocked on his door, and all 4 times he was still putting his trousers on.
And that was a private message to you, mate. Did you not pick up on it, for God's sake?
That door, trust me, that door was well locked, and Luke was still under a quilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good weekend, but for me, it's a working weekend.
Yeah.
So, I'm good for nothing else to drink. That's gonna put a little bit of a kibosh on it for me, but I don't need alcohol to be me. So that's I'll probably be worse not drunk, to be honest, because I'll be on the ball more.
Yeah,
and we'll be all pissed around you. Yeah.
Right, you're all fair game.
It is a good event, let's say, because
it's not going to be as busy.
I don't think it will. No.
But if you're there, coming over, I don't even know where we are yet. I'm assuming more in Hall 1 again. Coming over, you'll have a chat and that. Introduce yourselves, because I don't know who half of you are, obviously. Ah, look, there's Gustavo with. What? Hang on, I'm sure I'm on that kind of medication. I'm that one.
I think someone's fallen asleep on the keyboard.
I would take 2 of them every morning.
Very strange.
Somebody else was taking erectile dysfunction tablets as well. Aspirin. I'll show it for the comedic value. There we go. I'm already singing.
Is that Model Master's song, is it?
Hey?
Was that our Model Master's song, is it?
It might have been, yeah. It might have been given as an a cappella version.
Nice.
He's playing it on his 1-string banjo.
Oh, God.
All right, Simon.
Oh, you bought it down again, haven't you?
We need to bring one-eyed yoggle-uppers into it.
One-eyed yogurt lobbers.
What I go? What looks at his watch? The time it is. You call it purple-headed womb broom.
Oh dear.
One-eyed wiggling Welshman, man.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, James says drink enough for a laugh, not for a hangover. Yeah, it's that 6 a.m. start the next day is not good.
No, it is a killer, especially when you go into bed at sometimes 12 o'clock.
What time do the doors open in that place?
8.
8.
So up at 6, meet in the foyer, 20 to 7 normally, down to Mackie D's for a breakfast. Wait, queue up outside to get in, and we're in.
Yep.
Al,
yeah.
I'm getting your car.
Yeah.
Just make sure he's on the right side of the road.
He knows why. He knows why I'm getting his car on the Sunday.
Well, I'll tell you what. This time you can drive. Take my car. You can drive.
No.
Oh.
I'm only doing it because he's got a blue pass. He can pop out the door.
Yeah.
As soon as I did that last year, I was like, yeah, I'm getting in there. See ya.
I think we used it on the Saturday. Were it on the Saturday? We either used it on the Saturday because you came with us, didn't you, Al, in Tim's car, I think.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
And then I think you left your car at the hotel.
Yeah.
And then we parked near the door, it were mint.
Yeah.
It were absolutely lovely.
And then on Sunday, I think we were third space up from the door.
Yeah, and that were even better.
I'm sure we could arrange something again.
What we need is a minibus and Al's badging window.
That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, not that badge, not that badge.
We're not going dogging, Dan.
He'll do well to squish that to window.
We're all getting the back of Alan's transit van.
You're not going to have a transit van. Alan hasn't got a transit van.
Junk.
Al's keeping quiet. Al doesn't know what to say because if he says anything, he'll just get
I'm
himself
not
into trouble.
buying a tranny for anybody, okay?
Anyway, Tracy's in the chat saying I'll have what he's having, and Rob says, is he yodeling? Could be, actually. And Tracy, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much. And while I'm here, I'll say, because I might as well, I've sold my soul already. If anyone likes support future content on the channel, I've got a Patreon me link and a PayPal me link and any non-live video. You can go over there and support the future content on the channel. Any and every support is appreciated. You get added to a special supporters group, and there's exclusive support of the live stream every month as well.
Called Drinkers Anonymous.
Yeah, and other perks as well, which are all listed in all the tiers that you get to choose as you go. So thank you, Tracy, mate. Appreciated. And Sean as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we're done for the night, but I don't know if we're going to hang around for a bit. It's only half.
What about I thought we were going to look about shows on the other side.
James,
do you have a bit? Yeah.
I forgot.
Always forgetting about
We always need to invite you. Come on.
It was keeping quiet, hoping we'd forget.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to forget.
Go on, then, Jim.
Let's see here.
Under the bus. Come on, Jim. Let's have a look.
All right, let's finish the show.
Is that Sharon?
No.
It is.
Yeah.
Right on. Let's put you guys over here.
Pictures and stuff.
Hey, Crane, nice one.
It got a bit
So-
messy in the middle.
That's a nice chopper.
Oh,
That's what she said.
So this is a 1/48th Sky Crane, completely scratch built.
Wow.
That does not exist as a kit.
That's cool.
So about the only thing he used from a kit is the front part of a Hasegawa Sea King for the front half of the so all this forward, the shell is from a kit. Everything else you see there is all scratched. So
Good Lord.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very good.
Next up, this is a resin kit that was heavily reworked, and this is all a photo etch radar. It's in 35th scale.
Holy spiders. What?
What are you on, Dan?
Spiders, apparently.
So
Golden.
There's something else, isn't it?
yeah,
That's just bonkers.
and then yeah, he's added all the cabling and everything. It was quite the piece. That was one of the few that of the 8 that weren't scratch built. So, oh, hold on 1 second, guys. Fuck, seriously?
Was that an F-bomb?
No,
Sure.
Yeah.
no.
I'm sure it's
Weak blood as you get older, isn't it?
Now, I can imagine that being Dan when he was in school.
All right, finally,
Nope.
I don't care. It's just
Nope,
every
it's-
time I
it's
sit here for 2 hours, I don't say anything, and then the phone rings, and it's supposed to be for me, and
Mhm.
somebody can't take a call. It's amazing. So here, best figure. This is it's out of focus, and I apologize because this was with my phone camera, but the head, I believe, was sourced from a kit. Everything from the shoulders on down is all completely scratched. The eyes were amazing, and they were so deep and recessed in. You had to get down and get light in there, but they just glistened. And the way how he did that, it was amazing.
It looks like that character from, was it Mad Comics? The
Yes.
cartoon? It's a bit like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really good.
This is another completely scratch built ship, awfully clean, but even still, this guy's in New Mexico, Albuquerque area. Anyway, he based the scale of the kit of the ship around the scale of the planes that he was able to also scratch build. So he went from plans, and I believe these are 72nd scales. So then he went from there.
Good God.
Cool.
That must be massive.
So what aircraft are they, Jim?
I'm sorry.
Blue
what's
one
that?
and the black one.
Yeah, the aircraft. What are they?
The Martin
flying boats, I believe. So
Yeah,
yeah, it looks like Marlins. Yeah.
Yeah, they're. I mean, in real, that's a big plane in real life.
They're
the
big.
They're the Marlins.
Marlins.
Marlins, are
No,
they?
they are, Luke. The Marlins, guys.
I think, yeah.
Hang on, chat's saying
They look like.
they don't know.
So it's a 87 seaplane tender, the Kuritak. Next up, now this is a international harvester auto wagon.
That's a nice cloth. Oh, we're looking at the thing above it. Sorry.
What got me with that carpet background? Wow.
Yeah, that's the convention center carpet. So anyway, he built two, and this was his prototype that he was working on to get to the final endeavor there.
Cool.
What was that yellow thing just to the left, Jim?
Fire truck.
Yeah, that's an old fire truck. Next up, completely scratch built lunar lander.
Oh
wow.
Oh, that is excellent.
Yeah.
like
Now
that.
this guy did something similar in 2019, and he won best of show with it. The back half of it, you like this one, you could rotate it on its base. You could see the back, and he had some internal workings you could see into the cockpit. This one wasn't like a cutaway model. This was just a complete model of Apollo 12. So that was your second moon landing complete with the buggy and the.
I was just about to say, whoever were driving that's a crap driver.
Yeah. It was amazing how that thing folded up and then stored in there.
Yep.
These are all 3D CAD printed wheels, and yeah, he did a lot of design. He did some. Apparently the story was he bought some 3D parts, and they were so terrible he couldn't use them, so he just wound up using them as a rough base to scratch build his the whole kit with.
That's good.
So that was pretty amazing.
Wow. There is some talented people out there.
So this is it's I don't know what possessed this guy to do this. He took a Camaro, and then he put Martin Baker. It's like the jet hover car. So he's got Martin Baker seats. He's got a jet engine in this thing. He's got down here in the mirror, you can see they had the thrusters to make it hover. It's like the Camaro hover car. So quite
cool.
Quite an imagination, but yeah, it was quite a bit of very nice detailed work in there.
Wow.
That got a lot of comments. And that's it. That's all she wrote. And so your best of show winner was taken from those. And as we do every year, each class head judge presents their, so I had to present the Sky Crane, and then the best ship guide to the ship, etc. So then we all voted, and the Sky Crane won best in show.
Oh,
out of over 2,646 entries and over 3,000 models on the table.
It's good.
Crazy, isn't it? Wow.
I have a quick question, not related, but probably best directed to Paul. Paul, these weathering pigments. What would IEPA fix them in place, or would I be looking? Yeah,
I you'll do it, but obviously you can get it back off. You can mix them with watered down PVA.
Cool. I put them on the model now, so I want to spray something to spray over it.
I wouldn't spray. I'd use a brush and action it on, load it up, because the spray will blow it off.
Yeah.
Right.
I used, when I did that little bit on that Landy, it was just PVA that I used.
Cool. I've used PVA on on a model, but I wanted something like thin to pillory.
Yeah, water down
Thin
PVA.
Just thin it down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
Use a big brush, load it up, and touch it on it.
Oh.
Last time he did that, he got into trouble. It's still on probation for that last time.
They are really cool on pigments, though. So it's the first time I've sort of really had to play with them.
They are very good.
I've used them a lot on this, which you're probably not going to be able to see properly.
Yeah.
You can see bits of it. Let me zoom in on you.
Oh yeah, it'll look good when it's finished.
Thank you.
Look good when you paint it.
When you're painting it?
Next Wednesday, I think.
I like it, mate. Looks good.
I give up cooking cakes of value.
Oh, Norm, harsh.
I'd be gutted if I made a cake and it looked like this.
I wonder if he realizes that his models. I wonder if he realizes that his model's not actually on there yet.
Oh wait.
Security perch there to fall off on the floor, get smashed.
Yeah.
Funny, you
Give you these, John.
Raggy.
Raggy.
I did actually knock another model off the table earlier.
Oh, there you go. Luke's in the chat saying Miss Coach won't move the pigments. Free light coach.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool, nice one, Luke.
Yeah.
If all else fails, I've heard that lacquer thinner and a flame will fix everything.
You were saying apparently it needs more clowns?
Oh.
He's hiding.
So does this mean Stuart's watching our Twitch stream?
Must do, yeah.
We've not discussed that in here because we wouldn't.
No, yeah. Oh, who's Stuart then?
Oh, you've got a stalker.
A secret stalker.
Stuart, have you been watching the Twitch gaming stream out of interest? I wouldn't be able to say that on here. I didn't say it anyway.
Watch now, he hasn't watched and he just haven't got a clue what we're on about now.
Yeah.
I think we're talking about it on Sunday.
I hope not.
No.
No.
Not the whole thing. You never went into the whole
Maybe
thing.
in the afternoon after.
Oh, it might have been after, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry, Model Mind. Did try, mate. To go with the balloons.
Okay.
What balloons?
I was using a balloon earlier when I.
Oh, there we go then. Yeah.
I thought you were on about knots.
Nothing to do with wind speed. Right then, that's just done, isn't it? So there we go.
He was,
I
yes.
think so.
You were? Oh. Okay, fair enough. So what's your name on Twitch then, Stuart? Out of interest.
There comes it with I hate Fez.
With him, he's got a good sense of humor. It wouldn't surprise me. There's lots of people that watch regularly, but they don't comment.
Yeah.
They're not all bots either. They are normal accounts. Right, anyway, that's us done for tonight. We'll go through the show. Thanks for all these guys who joined in. Everyone has been in the chat, and all 106 of you who like the feed tonight. Thank you very much. We'll be back on Sunday morning for another few hours. Yeah. I'm hoping to get a bench update up tomorrow and start on my Audi Quattro tomorrow as well. So there we are. Thanks for everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Raggly Fox. Okay, buddy, keep an eye out for you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay safe and sane as well. So we'll catch you later. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye.